Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna wait for you guys to come in. I have a glass of wine. You should get a glass too. This is it for me. So I've had like a glass already. And then I'm going to go to bed. But I was just gonna pop in because you know it's Vlogmas. And so instead of me doing Vlogmas, I'm doing my version of going live for 30 days. So I'm having fun and I'm drinking. I mean, I'm watching something on Netflix. But I figured I would pull up the pull up YouTube so I could talk to you guys if you want to talk to me. If you don't, then I'm just keep watching. This is something on Netflix. I forgot the name of it. Braven, something like that. It started with a B, I think. And so that's what I'm watching. But it's Saturday. I was gonna go out, but y'all, let me tell you, it's cold to me. Like I don't like being outside in the cold. I don't like nothing. I'm telling you, anything below 70 is cold to me. And so I'm inside. I'm not like excited to go outside or none of that. And like it's cold. I don't like to be cold. And so I changed my mind. I decided I was gonna stay home and just talk to you guys. Hey, is it baby Marie? How are you tonight? Or this evening? It's not even. It seems later than what it is because it's dark outside. I'm drinking Sutter's Home sweet red wine. And Sutter Home is cheap, but it's good. Hold on, guys. Let me clean this. Yeah. Yeah, it's cheap, but I like this flavor and it doesn't give me a hangover or a headache or anything the next day. But yeah, so whatever surgical tech questions y'all want to have, I think I'm gonna do a new series, you guys, and so I'm super excited to see that. I know it's cold, even in Florida. It's cold. Yeah, people don't be realizing, and I still stay kind of North Florida, so it's still like borderline, like right below Georgia or whatever. And so but I don't like to be cold at all. I don't like it. Yeah, don't do well in the cold. Um, yeah, I be shivering, and y'all know that requires a lot of energy, and I just be like eating to stay warm. It just don't be good. It's depressing to me. But I do like the break, I will say, of the heat because it get hot here as well. And so, it's nice to have the little coolness in the air, but this cold weather, like who needs that in their life? But people like it. I was watching some people earlier, they was in Alaska. I was like, no. But it's people like they moved to Alaska for different reasons. But I was just like, I'll never go there. Not I'll go to visit, but not to live. That like was sticking out. I won't go there to live. But yeah. So who else in here with us? So it's me and baby. And somebody else in here with us, baby. And they're not speaking. I don't know who it is. I did videos that teach me how to use it. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to use it. So he come back, we can do some TikTok videos. I put a video out earlier on some surgical tech stuff. What it was. I think it was on God, I can't remember what the video from today was. What did I post? I think it has, traveling as a single parent. Yeah, that's what today's was. And so that was something that was kind of actually interesting to have to go through. But co-parenting, and they say it take a village to raise a kid. So just keep that in mind. What else? Oh, if you like thinking about, if you a medical like professional right now, you can look into CareRev. And I don't know if Medley does this, but I know CareRev does, where you can pick up shifts. And that's for most medical professionals, like nurses, CNAs, phlebotomists, medical assistants, medical technologists, surgical techs. They had all of that stuff on there. And so I thought, excuse me, that was pretty cool because as a surgical tech, we didn't have this before. Excuse me, guys. We didn't have the option to like sign up with somebody and just do shifts. We had to like either be working there and get a PRN shift. I'm looking for the remote. Either work at the place and do a PRN shift or do contracting or full-time staff or part-time. Most of the time they don't do part-time. Most of the time they just want you to do either PRN or a full-time, staff. And so that was the options. But now you got Medley that don't. You're in surgical Second semester starting clinicals. Oh, don't be scared. It's fun. Okay, you can be a little bit scared because it's new. You probably haven't had any experience in the OR for the most part. But I'm gonna say go in there, go with an open mind. Just hey area, go in there with an open mind and just first, okay, so one of the things I did watch today, because I be watching other surgical tech videos. So y'all should make y'all videos, honestly, because I be watching y'all. Like, I be watching other surgical techs and see what they be saying. But I was watching this girl, and she kind of like, I kind of agreed and disagreed at the same time with what she was saying. But she was saying that surgical tech students we should come in with confidence. And I mean, I agree to a certain extent, but it's like you don't really know what to do. So I can understand why you would be nervous. You had a good day at work today. I can don't be nervous. It's gonna be okay. So first thing is, just get a feel. What you need to be using is your intuition, like your senses. So get a feel for the room because that's something that normally don't like overstep your boundaries. But definitely, no, you can't go to school with D's and F area. You already know that. Don't go into this place. Let me find a controller. Hold on. Sorry, I got the TV playing in the background. So look, don't go into the OR scared. Go in there curious, but at the same time, like don't what's the word? Just stand off in the corner. Like just left out loud, you already know. I do because I'm saying like don't fall off in the corner, right? Don't be in the corner scared. If you can scrub in, ask to scrub in because that's where you're gonna get more into your rhythm. So it's gonna be scary, I'm telling you. But the whole what is courage, right? When you're scared and you still go for how do you suggest for a new scrub tech to get over anxiety of being alone. I'm out of orientation in 2 months. Trust in your instincts. Start doing the same thing over and over and over again. Don't like get your setups down. Don't change the surgeons. Be fresh. What you mean they be fresh? Some of them old, so they really they be on some old man shit. Like they don't. I have experienced with anxiety before. Yeah, anxiety, like you got to get over anxiety in the OR. If you're gonna have to start, I don't want to tell you to go get on a prescription drugs. Rude. What's rude? Oh, they rude. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. The surgeons do be rude sometimes, but once you get to know them, it all comes into play. Hey, DC, it takes time. Yeah, it do take time, but I'm saying in students, if you're a student, first of all, you don't know shit. So understand that first of all. But don't be scared where you just like off in the corner and not like engaged. Ask the scrub tech if you can scrub in. They're not finna put you to they shouldn't really like put you up there by yourself at the beginning. But at least if you can scrub in, you'll get in the rhythm of like, washing your hands, gowning and gloving, and going up to the sterile field, or maybe even helping set up the sterile field with draping the patient and things like that. But with me, because I done precepted plenty of people before, and I would let you scrub in, and we would just do baby steps. Like if you scrubbed in with me one time, I might let you do the setup or part of the setup or something like that, or scrub in. I'm gonna get a feel for you though. Like honestly, a lot of times it's gonna take your senses coming into play. The more you know, wait a minute, the more you know what you're doing, the easier it gets. Yes, I'm gonna keep that in mind. That's true. They will not leave you by yourself. Yeah, no, they shouldn't just leave you by yourself. Like, but you should be able to at least get comfortable because it's like steps. You got to get comfortable. When you welcome, you got to get comfortable with scrubbing in, right? So scrub in, at least put your gown and gloves on, like get through that motion first. Because once you got that down, then you can come to the setup. Because the setup is important too. Now for my setup, I do the same thing every time. I don't change. I put my stuff in the same, like I put my drapes and stuff over to the left. I might have my needle book and some saline stuff, all of that stuff over to the left, the towels, everything, the gowns, extra gloves, all of that stuff over to the left. If you got a double basin, use it. That's extra room. I would even lift up. Now I know some places it's weird on you moving stuff, but I would lift up my if you got a double ring stand and you got some packs come with, especially like in GYN or GYN, maybe in ortho too, you can get two big bowls, right? So you got a double ring stand. I would put stuff under, like my dressings and stuff. They go under my ring, under my bowls. The schools will let you know what kind of grades they DC. Yeah, area, what grades? You have to have the regular grades. You got to have like A's and B's area. I got to really learn. Hold on, it's something on my screen. What you say? I got to really learn my instruments. So I'm gonna suggest you go work in SPD. I'm gonna suggest you go to SPD and start putting together sets. I learned a lot in SPD as far as how to clean instruments properly. So when I was scrubbed in, I know what to look for. Like I know if I could tell if something hasn't been cleaned well or nothing like that. My school doesn't accept anything below B. It's like, yeah, you can't go to school. I mean, you can get a C or a D, but you're probably like, if you get a C or a D, you're gonna be struggling. I gotta start with working on controlling my nerves. Yeah, I would say even with controlling your nerves, maybe do like yoga, because yoga actually helped me learn how to zen out a little bit. I'm not perfect, by no means, but yoga definitely helped me learn how to like control, because you do get anxious sometimes. Like even after being a scrub tech for a long time, when I go to another place, another facility, sometimes I still will catch myself, but I also have gotten to the point where it's like, oh well, you still know some shit. So it ain't like that's, you gonna get to a point where once you do it over and over and over again, I'm gonna tell you to go work for a year or two, get your experience and go travel. Because if you stay in one place too long, you're gonna be limited to what they're gonna teach you at that facility with those surgeons. So it's not in your benefit to stay too long. It's anatomy and physiology hard. Yeah, it is. I'm so nervous about passing the class. I gotta go back. Take it on study.com. Is this Alicia? 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 Man, I think that's Alicia. I'm struggling with that. I'm sorry. How long after you being on your own do you feel somewhat comfortable in the OR? I'm not gonna even lie. I think it took my fifth year to realize that I knew more than what I thought I knew. And it took me to go work in labor and delivery to realize like most labor and delivery takes only know labor and delivery. Like it kind of is sad, but that's just the truth of it. So when I end up working in labor and delivery, it did come later in my career. I didn't work in labor and delivery at the beginning, but when I did labor and delivery, that's when I realized like, oh, I really know what the hell I'm doing. And then in the OR, I was like, okay, I got it. Yeah, it took, but I'm telling you, like, it might not take you that long, but I realized around like 5 years what I was doing. Like, I was like, okay, I'm a little feel comfortable. Not so much, but I should have ventured out like probably my third year. That's why I'm telling you guys to don't stay in one facility too long. Because I was trying like a staff tech and make friends at these hospitals and all of that stuff. And it's nothing wrong with doing that. But at the same time, you're not going to learn as much as you can if you stay at one facility. And so it is going to be nerve-wracking when you leave because you don't know what you work at. They're going to train you a little bit. You're going to have some type of orientation. And at some of the places, I'm telling you, in California, they was on orientation for 9 months. That's a long time. That's a really long time to be on orientation. 90 days is what you get here in Florida for the most part. And 90 days is really enough. Because if you taking notes and all of that, that's long. Yeah, it is long. 9 months. 9 months. That's like almost a year. But what happens is that the tech be very sufficient once they're on their own. And then it does benefit having a tech in the room. Like it may help, like y'all can each other. A whole pregnancy. So, but yeah, a whole like a half a glass in already. So right now is me. This. I would definitely go to multiple facilities, clinicals, try more services, and even though you're gonna be overwhelmed, just trust that you're gonna be on board. You're gonna get it. It's gonna take the most of you. For some of you, it's gonna take longer. Like I even like for some people, they like I was precepted, and sometimes I could tell certain student, like it's certain students, they be nervous, but they still got your gift to do. But then there's other ones that are book smart, and you be like, stop, so you have to kind of be careful. I had students like question me before and shit. They confused. So you need to make sure that are you doing what you're supposed to do. And I've been a surgeon. Like, I'm not a know-it-all. Like, don't nobody like a know-it-all. Even if you're gonna have to show me how you empty this, and the supply. You're the expert in the room, so you have to be the expert. It's gonna be OR nurses in there that's gonna try to run the room. Let the OR nurses that you're on the team with them respect. If you now know it alls in my class annoying, that's gonna be the ones that's gonna, like, when you know it all, shit, show me what you know. I'm gonna give you enough room to hang yourself, and then you're gonna have to ask me for help, because the problem is you don't really know. Like, you don't know. It doesn't matter how many labs you've done. That shit don't matter. What matters is your ability to adjust to whatever situation you're in, right? And be able to apply your still technique to that. So you knowing what you know, yeah, you know it in the back of your head, like, know that. But in the front, go into this place like you don't know shit. Teach me your way. I've been for this long, but like, sometimes I play on this like I ain't did it in a long time. Shit, I might have in a long time, but a long time could be subjective. So long, a week, a month, a year. It's like different, like, perspectives when it comes to time. But for me, I'm not going to go into a facility. I don't care how much experience I have. It would be dumb of me, even as a traveler, to walk into a facility thinking I know what the fuck is going on in that facility, because you don't know. You have no clue. What you think might be right might not be right. What you think might be textbook might not be their textbook. They might have had another textbook with a different edition in it. So you don't know what they know. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go in, fall in place, fall in line, peep out the scene, see what's going on. That's what a lot of surgical tech students haven't, like, they be so caught up in the, like, learning part of it, that a lot of you guys don't use your senses. You have to learn how to use your senses. It requires, being a surgical tech not only requires you to learn your sixth sense of anticipation, but you need to be able to read the room. Like, that's a skill set that you're gonna have to see if this is a doc that, maybe you introduce yourself and say, do you think Kanye, Ariel, all the names of the instruments are so different in real life. Yeah, they are different. So what I'm gonna tell you is to get a book. Maybe get a surgical tech book. I have several of them, y'all. Like, I invested in my career. Like, I was a surgical tech. Like, I know my shit. Like, you have to invest in certain books. Right now, I can pull out 6 books right now. Most of them are outdated. I have a couple that, 1 or 2, that is not outdated. They haven't had an additional edition. I think I'm saying that right. Where they added another book to it. But for you, I would get the most recent surgical tech book that has instruments in it. I have one. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm gonna go get it. Hang on. It's only gonna take me a second. Okay, I'm coming. So if you're at a hospital or like an area where they have an SPD, you can go in there and they normally have these kind of books. What are you going to do after 4 years? Oh shit, I must have missed something. The skills are important. The grades, it's just showing knowledge. Okay, I'm just planning to be a yeah, for now, just for about 4 years. So maybe, yeah, the first 2 years you at a hospital, and then you figure out which service you like, and then the next couple of years, the 4th, like, I would go maybe your 2nd to 3rd to 5th year, you should be traveling. And I'm not even traveling, like, maybe not leaving the state, but with travel agencies or contract. Because when I say travel, they're really not travel all the time. They're more like contract service, right? you can stay in your area and facility. If you live like in the area Houston, Dallas, any like San Francisco, those type of places, there's ton of like what is it, Virginia Beach, all those places, there are a ton of hospitals around. And then at that point, you're making double what the staffers are making. That's what y'all gotta understand. Will I get a plan? Because I really understand. Well, I got a plan. Oh, I really understand nurse anesthetist. I want to be a certified nurse anesthetist certificate trade. Yeah, I've already told you to go straight to nurse anesthetist if that's what you want to do. I wouldn't go the surgical tech route. I would just go straight. The quickest way to get something is a straight line. It has nothing to do with all of like the curves. So if you want to get to something, just go straight for it. Don't go stop here as a surgical tech, go around the corner, be a surgical tech for 5 or 10 years, and then be a nurse anesthetist. Don't do that. Go straight for nurse anesthetist. Barbie, do you have SBs? If you get D's and F's, you're probably gonna fall out of school. You're gonna get dropped out. That's great area. Go for it. You're probably gonna get dropped out of the class. But so I have this book. I hope it shows up the correct way. It says surgical tech instrumentation, and it's just different. You know, surgical tech instruments. And these are things that you need to know. Like I have this book because I needed to know the instruments and what different instruments do. And you can learn, you can look at these instruments and learn what they can be used for and what they are used for. Because you can use instruments for different, see, this one is talking about vaginal hysterectomy. And these are, what are these? Oh, Henny forceps, and then peon clamps and coca clamps. So they're talking about different instrumentations on here. So you see this a coca clamp, right? This is a straight, this is almost to me like an oversized hemostat when I'm looking at a coca clamp, right? Like an oversized hemostat. A peon is also, to me, an oversized curved hemostat. So you have to start registering these things in your mind. And for me, like I'll easily come home if I know like I'm working in a place and I don't notice the instruments or whatever. The first thing I would do is ask SPD for a copy of each of the sets that like whatever service you're in. So I would go be nice to the SPD people and like be friends, maybe bring them a snack or some cookies or something, and be like, can somebody please print me out the thank you for the lights. Can somebody please print me out a copy of the pick sheet, or not the pick sheet, but the instrumentation? How long before you specialize do you suggest not specializing? I think you should wait on specializer because you don't know what you're gonna like. You don't know. Like I didn't know what I just kind of, at one point I thought I liked GYN until I ended up doing ortho, you know. So it's one of those laugh out loud. Rib them with bribing with snacks. Yeah. No, I said brib. Yes, bribing with snacks. Yeah. I'm saying shit. Why not? You don't like snacks? I like snacks. I like cookies. I like candy. During when you working, like that's I mean, don't be nice to them, but I'm saying like for real, like give them something. That not like you can't give them like gifts, like a personal gift, but you can bring snacks to the department. You like trauma best? See, I don't see, to me, I think trauma for guys is like GYN to women. So for me, GYN, not GYN, but labor and delivery, even though it's different. Can you need some snacks? I don't need no snacks. I got wine over there and I cook, so I don't need no snacks. But I dang, I lost track. What he said? Oh, trauma. So L&D to me was way more like intense. Well, I only did like a couple of trauma cases, but even because I worked as a EMT before, I don't like trauma. I don't like that. I don't like trauma. Like it's too much for my I get nervous. It's too much. It's too much. But labor, C-sections and labor and delivery does it. Let me see. Barbie laughing out loud. She laughing. I don't know what I like. Yeah, just try it all. It's a buffet at the beginning. Erotic taxidermy. Did I understand that right? Dr. Strange. I like your name. I love Dr. Strange. The shows area. So I'm sorry, Kia, for my anxiety is. I'm sorry. I don't know. You should smoke some weed. Like, but you got to be careful what kind of weed you smoke because some of it are like make your anxiety worse, but some of it'll help. Maybe some CBD, maybe not straight weed. DC said, don't make her pull out. Look, DC, come on with me. I only got a corner. Love, you already know that from last night. I don't have like, I don't have no ice cream, love. Wait, hold on. That's what I love. I love ortho. Total Joints, my facility has had me in vascular because of lack of vascular tests. I can't stand it. Yeah, ortho is my shit. And honestly, you guys, I'm thinking about hopping out of retirement, right? Because I'm in retirement right there. I think I'm coming out of retirement to take a shift. I've been thinking about taking a shift. It's on Tuesday. I want to take it. It's with Care Rev. I want to take it just so I can share with you guys what my experience was like. But hey, I fucked my ice cream up yesterday, but the ice cream was good. And look, when I got off live, y'all, I fell asleep on the couch. Oh my God, I woke up like, what the hell happened? Y'all, y'all had my ice cream last night. I ain't gonna mess with y'all with that ice cream. Cause then I told you in the middle of the night, I paid for it. Y'all, like, I'm putting y'all all the way in my business. That ice cream don't show me no love, but it be good to me. I just signed up. Yes. Wait a minute. You should have signed up with you should have signed up with me. CDC, see how you be acting? He cuffing the referral. I could have referred you. I could have did it for you. You know what I'm saying? Not for you, but you could have signed up under me and we would have, I don't know if we both get money, but I could have got selfish. I would have shot you something, a little something, you know what I'm saying? We could have worked out a deal. If y'all sign up with these companies, I could work out a deal with you if you sign up under my referral link. But it's my fault because I didn't. You know what, DC? I ain't even mad because really I could have. I'm gonna need half. I don't know about half. See, that be like I don't know about half. I might give you like 25%, which is gonna be more than what you getting right now, because you ain't getting no percent, right? You just getting straight, like, I'm gonna pick the shit up. But on some G shit, like, I really was gonna take, not half, no, Kinga, what the hell? Like, you supposed to be on my team, ain't no half. No, but I in the future, what I really should have did, honestly, DC, is put the whole like blog post. Like, I'm slacking on writing, you guys. Let me just be honest with you guys. Like, I be struggling sometimes with like writing, because if I ain't mentally there, then I can't write. And I should have made, one recruiter kept calling me talking about old girl's name as a reference. We both getting 0%. Who is your ex? Is that what you, when you say old girl, who you talking about? Who is old girl? Ooh. You talking about your ex? See, you could have let me get that referral and I would have shot you something. All you would have had to do is be like, Kiafa, I use your referral code, and I would have been like, okay, so you got 25%. They ain't giving you nothing. She wouldn't have gave you nothing because she mad. Yeah, right. What you say? I'm your number. Whoa, hold on. I'm your team. I'm on your team number 3. DC, no, a different coworker traveler. See, they ain't trying to cut you in on this. I'm gonna cut you in on it, right? I really was thinking earlier, you guys, that we all honestly should just like start our own surgical tech like travel company where we all get a percentage of it. And not just the recruiters, but I've been trying to figure out how to do it, because the truth is you have to have a whole bunch of different type of insurances when you like dealing with people. We both getting 0 now. We all mad. Yeah, I'm saying, see, if we over here getting money, this is get money team. Get money team. Hey, Jay Davis, how was your day today? You had a good Friday. How was y'all? Tell me if y'all had a good day today. And honestly, I'm here to answer any of your surgical tech questions. So ask me a question if you want to, and ask the question in the chat, because it's other surgical techs normally in the chat, or at least students and all that stuff. So put your question in the chat and it might get answered. You good? I'm good today. DC said, now we both get 0%. Yeah, not see. On my team, you got to be on the winning team. Get on the money team. Ain't that what Mayweather is? The money team. I'm on the motherfucking money team. We going rounds in this bitch. Right? That's the whole point. Like, y'all trying to get money. That's the point of most of y'all going to surgical tech school to get money. So I was watching some videos today. Let me tell you, I made some TikTok videos too, you guys. Y'all should follow me on TikTok. My son got me on TikTok. Like I gotta learn how to do it before he get back. So when he get back, we can be on game big fast. What I miss. I don't know what you missed. Like we ain't really talking about that. Hold on. We talking about me not going to get the rest of my ice cream. Oh, and DC won't have if I refer him. Some of my teammates making more than others. I'm hungry. But I'm trying to put you on game. That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't got to go get the bag just in the OR. Y'all should be making videos on YouTube. I'm telling you, I've been saying this shit. Y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all like, oh, she just talking. Like, I just love to talk, which I do like to talk. But I'm saying, I'm telling you where the money at. Get out here, put some videos on YouTube. It just put them out on everything. You don't know what's gonna stick. I put these surgical tape videos out, not thinking shit about it. Like I just wanted to share because there wasn't a lot of information out there, and you guys picked what you wanted from me. I didn't pick this for y'all. I would have picked some other shit. I would have picked let's make money online. But when I was putting these videos out, this what y'all was responding to. So you never know what people gonna respond to from you. So maybe try YouTube, but put anything. Don't be worried about what people like, how you look and all that. Like, well, I say that for women because us women, we be so caught up in the image. Like dudes got it a little bit better. I'm not that take it though. Yes, you are. You can, if you can come out here and comment on my video, baby, you can get it. I promise you. You can make, like, you guys can start with TikTok, or you can. I would start with YouTube. TikTok is kind of new. If you got kids, I guess TikTok is fun. My son got me on TikTok because he be sending me videos. So I'm like, shit, I'm a content creator. Why not create content on TikTok, right? So that's what I started doing. But for you, you've been in the hotel since Thursday. Why? Hold on, what today is? Today's Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 3 days. You in the bed area? What time it is? It's 8:36. Hey, every time it's 8:30 now. Like y'all got, hey, bro, it's 8:30. I went straight to sleep when I got off live yesterday. I fell right to sleep on the couch and everything. Okay, so let me see. What camera you? I'm using my phone, Barbie. Baby, I want to call. It feels like it should be an R in there, baby. I'm using a phone. I'm using the Galaxy S10 Plus that I've had for almost 2 years. And I have no intentions unless it go bad or break or like whatever altogether. I'm not replacing it. So y'all getting it. And I honestly, like I had a camera before, but it's way easier to edit and to do stuff on mobile than it is to have like a whole setup. Like I have a whole laptop and desktop and all of that stuff. But when I'm trying to put stuff up, I know I want to call you Barbie so bad. It's baby though, right? Baby. Yeah, it's baby. So, yeah, I'm using my phone. I can't feel my legs. I'm off tomorrow. Girl, I'm sorry. You gotta. This is so. Look for you guys. Side hustling is where it is. If y'all don't got no side hustle, like even if you're going to surgical tech school, even if you're a new surgical tech, even if surgical tech is your main job or your side job, wherever you at in your surgical tech career, I don't care. I want you to be hustling outside of that. Call me Barbie. Okay, I'll call you Barbie. I like Barbie. It's a Barbie here where I'm from, but Kappa, please read. I need to go on IG. Oh my God, me and IG. Oh my God, I went on there earlier and I was just so overwhelmed. Okay, DC, yes, please read it. I sent you. Okay, I sent you about our Zoom meeting. We doing a Zoom meeting. Hi, hey, baby Barbie. Can't be funny. DC, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because I went on there today and I had like 15 messages and I just got completely like, I'm not doing this right now. So I'm going to do it. I got people that I need to respond to. We're doing, oh shit, I missed some more. I'm just waiting for them funds. You got your car action license, Jay Davis? I need, look, we need to, because your girl ain't got no car over here. You know what I'm saying? I can break you off a little something for your license. Maybe we can like do business. You know, I might be able to give you something that you need within reason. Kiafa, please tell me you listen to Beyonce. I listen to some of Beyonce. I ain't a part of the Beehive. I ain't gonna even lie. Hey. Barbie baby say hey. Just hurry. It's 2 seconds. Oh, hold on. But if I go on here right now, DC, it's gonna mess me up. Jay, yeah, she said 25% of her. 25% of me ain't on the table. It ain't even on the table. I might have like 1% right now, but you 75%. See how you trying to pimp me out, DC? What type of shit is that? We supposed to be friends. We friends. You can't be pimping me out and shit. But yeah, you guys, hold on. So I was talking about some. I wish I knew how to do taxes on the stop. You know what though? You can learn to do taxes though, Ariel. No BS. I know a lot of people that learn to do taxes on their own. Taxes is good. Taxes is a hustle that you can do from anywhere in the world. And I'm gonna tell you, people love to know about how they can avoid paying as many taxes as possible. I read stuff on how to not pay certain amounts in taxes and stuff like that. Like as Americans, we be needing to know how to avoid taxes because we getting the tax shit out of us like on a regular basis. We getting taxed, and then two taxes and credit. You guys, like I do my own tax stuff and credit. I do ice cream. Is you being funny? DC, wait a minute. I do ice cream. I think he being funny. I do ice cream machine repairs on the side. McDonald's don't. DC being funny because McDonald's ice cream machine do always be down. That's why y'all need to go to Sonic. Sonic is here. But definitely do something on the side, man. Like, don't just let it be. I'm gonna tell you, from as long as I've been in the military, as long as I've been a surgical set, I'm talking about the military. As long as I've been a surgical set, DC is a fool. What I was saying, as long as I've been a surgical tech, the one thing that I wish I would have did a long time ago, you guys, is started hustling. I went through this whole phase of like just focusing on one thing. This is a real question, but is it easy to be pregnant while you're a CT? While you're hold on, start your career in CST, or will they be like, I would get to the job first and then get pregnant. It's not weird. I mean, you're a woman. If you want to have kids, like it's nothing wrong. Don't feel ashamed about that. Honestly, I was watching a video today, you guys, on TikTok, and I was like, holy shit, this is terrible. And the girl, like the dude was screaming outside of the abortion clinic because the girl was finna have an abortion. I was like, oh my God, this is devastating. I wouldn't say dangerous. No, I would say maybe if you ended up not being able to stand for long periods of time, they might have you do other stuff. But girls get pregnant all the time. Like that's the part of like having women in the workforce. Like that's what we do. We make babies. But yeah, that's some bullshit. It was terrible. Like I was just on TikTok, just scrolling through, and then the dude, it was like I thought it was a joke at first, but it wasn't. He was like screaming outside of an abortion clinic, like, "Don't kill my baby, don't kill my baby," whatever the girl name was. And she on the inside, and the abortion people, like not the abortion people, but the anti-abortion people, they was outside recording this shit, and the man was like devastated. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up because that is really his baby too. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of end up putting myself in his position. But I mean, I know what it's like. If she got other kids too, I feel it. But I don't think abortion, I'm not here to push my opinion on anything, but I don't think abortion is a birth control method. I do understand having abortions in medical facilities because women will still get abortions, but if they're not supervised, it's not weird. Jay Davis, we women, like we have babies. That's what we do. But if women don't have abortions in safe places, then we'll end up like in the back alley trying to, stick wire hangers because that's what they did back in the day. Barbie says, OMG, like it's I hope I answered it. Not really dangerous. Because most of the time they're gonna protect you in the OR. Like if it's a X-ray that's being had, you can step out of the room altogether. You can put a X-ray, you can put some lead on to prevent, to block the radiation. They might even start putting you in positions like scheduler. They just might move you around. You might just be doing some other light shit, like maybe GI scopes or something like that. So that's how that go. It's not weird. Put that wine down or share. Ain't no more. This it. That's crazy. Yeah, that's fucked up to be good. Like I do think I understand as women, like oh yeah, that might make you nauseous. So the bovie smell might make you nauseous, like no BS. And honestly, I would say wait to get there because then you can do like short-term disability or FMLA or something like that. I think it's short-term disability for women and maternity leave for women. I didn't have to do that. I had my son before I actually I stayed home I was pregnant, but I did like a call center job or some bullshit like that. I didn't go in the OR when I was pregnant, but I was sick, you guys. I was really, really sick. Um, that's crazy. Someone did that to me when I was damn. That's fucked up. Like that's terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you. Honestly, like no BS. Um, nah, the story. Um, like the Bobby the smell. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. I was talking to my dog. He was talking about becoming a rep. Yeah, being a rep would be cool though, because you making money as a rep. Like no BS, you making money. But you got to make friends with the doctors, and you might not be in the same, crowd as the doctors. So it's that part that you kind of have to like, because you still got to go befriend them. Like the medical sales reps, they base their pay off their relationships with physicians and physicians using their yeah, for real, DC, that's terrible. Most medical reps base their career off their relationships with physicians, and so you have to be careful with that because you know how them doctors like they funny acting. Not all of them, but you might get a cool one. They only can use certain things from you. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the point. I would struggle with medical sales, but sales, you might as well sell some shit online. You can do medical sales online right now and don't have to go work for nobody. You can sell right now. I dare you to go on Google and see. I mean, not Google, but Amazon and see what medical equipment is on Amazon, and you can sell that shit if you know how to talk about it. If you know how to speak, like Amazon have all type of medical packs and all that type of stuff on there. If you could talk about those things and sell those online, you're making the money without being a medical sales rep. Reps are cool, but if you mess up, the doctors would cut you. Yeah, that's your money. Fuck that. Like, excuse my French, but I don't like them having that kind of control over me. I would do if you're gonna do medical sales rep, go on Google, go on medical for CVOR. But my point is that you still a pacemaker. No, I get that, but I'm just saying if the doc ain't fucking with you, then you like screwed, right? Like maybe he end up meeting somebody else that like maybe able to like please him in a different, not like please him, but like I don't know, he might be vibing with somebody a different kind of way than what he vibing with you. Maybe like this new, and I guess that's with anything. But my idea to medical sales rep would be go onto Amazon, stroll down to the bottom of the page, do their affiliate program. But they have everything on Amazon, and then there's another one called medical shit. It's like Medical Supply Depot or something like that. Type in medical affiliate programs and you'll get all of the medical affiliate programs. You can sell diabetes stuff, you can sell hospital equipment, you can sell home care stuff. If you want to sell stuff, sell it online. Don't worry about like trying to be friends with doctors. I don't want to be their friends. Like I'll be their friends enough, you know what I'm saying? But not when I'm putting my salary or my pay or my income in their hands. Like that's just not gonna cut it for me. So what I'm telling you to do is to do the online route where you ain't got to be their friends. If they searching you, hi Erica. If they search for you online, thank you for joining us and tell me how your day was. Um, if they searching for these products online, then guess what? They're gonna come across your website. They might come across your YouTube channel or whatever where you're discussing these products. So like for me, my son has asthma really bad, and one of the well he's grown out of it now, but one of the tools that we have is a pulse ox. So how parents with pulse ox, even though I'm a parent with pulse ox, but I'm still a medical professional, so I understand like the medical aspect of having a pulse ox in the house with an asthmatic child. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of stuff. So if you know a diabetic person, tell your story about how diabetes affecting your family members and sell the shit to them. Like sell it to the community, and not just be selling anything. I'm talking about stuff that you guys really believe in that really does benefit your life, not just to be trying to get money, because you can get money, but you can sell. Like if you got a CPAP machine, whatever materials you use for, or your mom or whoever, your cousin, whatever, not your cousin, but like if it's your mom or your dad, somebody that you live with or you take care of, something like that, or your kid, and it's affecting your life, or you see how it affects their life, you can tell that story, or you can ask them to tell their story and you can document it and sell it. Hey Jay, how was your day today? But yeah, so That's what I would do for medical sales if we really was talking about selling stuff. Hi, Prudent Mom. How look at my tribe in here. I see y'all on a Saturday. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, you guys. That's what I would do for medical sales, J Davis. I would really consider online. And because it's online, you can do it either virtual or not virtual, but you can either do it through YouTube or you can do it through written form, or you can even make a podcast around um medical sales like on Amazon. I say Amazon because everybody know about Amazon. I had a good day too. It was beautiful outside. It was kind of cold, but I had a good day. I went to my mom's house this morning. We had some coffee from McDonald's. I don't know if y'all know, but McDonald's really got some good coffee, you guys. Like for real. I didn't have no coffee at home, so when I went to her house, I grabbed some coffee. But yeah, so I would do medical sales rep online. I would do it through Amazon, but I think it's one called Medical Depot or something like that. I can't remember the name of it at this point, but if you could definitely go on there, maybe do a whole YouTube profile, a YouTube channel on it, or maybe do a LinkedIn profile on it, maybe do TikTok. And I'm telling you guys to use social media because this is where it's at. Like, use it. It's free. Use it while it's free. YouTube is free, Instagram is free, and LinkedIn is free, and Pinterest is free, and LinkedIn, Pinterest, and YouTube are 3 search engines. So people are searching for things on YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Heading home on break, I think that is from. Oh, on the BART. Oh, she's on the BART. Oh wow. So I only took the BART a couple of times, but it was still really cool. I took it from San Francisco Airport to Martinez because that's where I was at. We thought shots were fired since shootings have been what? Shootings ended being really loud firecracker. I'm good. Oh my God, Erica, that's like devastating. I'm like, oh no, girl, no. Oh, I'm sorry that you even had to go through that. Like, I'm sorry that you even had to experience thinking it was gunshots. Like, I know what I done felt like when I just thought it was a gunshot. Like, oh shit, do we sleep on the floor tonight? What is a good career to go into that you can build on after doing CST besides purchases? So that's a really good question. So normally surgical techs end up going to, that's a very good question, Barbie baby. So normally surgical techs end up going into nursing, a pathology assistant. Oh, that's really good. So they do go into nursing. They I guess go into pathology assistant. But for most assistant or hospital administration, I'm gonna tell you to go into, excuse me, to have a side hustle. Sorry for burping. It's possible, but making enough money to live right, and you make investment part needs to be either into stocks, real estate, or into business. I choose business because business gives me the higher return on investment, and I can do business from my home. Right, I don't have to go out to another place to do business. Now, if I'm doing real estate, I have to go and maintain a real estate property. It costs a little bit more to get in that. If I'm doing stocks, I have to have a lot more money to make the type of income, but you can invest in stocks. I would definitely advise you into investing in stocks. It's very easy to do. You can do that from home as well, but you need more money in stocks to get the return to be able to see what you're trying to see. And so if you're trying to get cash flow, I say go business. I say not even business, side hustle. Because I really realized that I've been telling you guys to go into business. I'm telling you really to pick a side hustle more than business. And I'm saying pick a side hustle and something that you enjoy doing because then you can monetize it. And I'm not saying be out here just be no salesperson, but you can monetize. You can make t-shirts on some bullshit. You can sell wine glasses. You can sell wine. You can teach people how to make wine glasses, how to make wine, how to make lip gloss. You can sell the lip gloss. Whatever your hobby is, most people have things that they enjoy doing outside of the OR. Do that as your side hobby, a hustle on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on your own website. I would do a website, even if y'all don't think you're techie. You don't have to know how to write code. You just got to normally know how to maneuver through a website. And some of these websites have tools that do a lot of this stuff for us, right? And so that's what I'm telling people. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to go to a school for 4 years. Get a side hustle. Pick if you can garden. If you can make cakes, make cakes. Teach other people how to make cakes. Sell us recipes. Sell us your stuff. Do it on YouTube. It's so easy, you guys. I'm literally on my phone right now, and I'm sitting in my house. The lights that I have are regular. Well, that one isn't even on, but these type of lights, and then I have making the camera shaky, you guys. Then I have a ceiling fan light on. You don't have to make it like super extra, right? It don't have to be over the top, but do something that you enjoy doing, or share a journey that you're on. Maybe you're not doing anything. Maybe you're on, yeah, all of that. Do whatever you need to do. I got a garden outside. I'm writing a gardening ebook. I'm doing the surgical tech stuff. It's a whole bunch of things that I'm doing. I don't know what's gonna hit and what's not, but I enjoy doing it, and I know that I can present it to the community, to the marketplace. As I think t-shirts is good for me. Do t-shirts. I'm just being lazy. No, but t-shirts is easy. You can go to Teespring, and you can go to Printful, PRINTFUL.com, and Teespring, TEESPRING. Go to those websites, you guys, and you can just upload an image that you can make on Canva. Go to Canva, CANVA.com. You can do the free version. I would pay for it. It's not that much. Go over there. You can make different kind of logos, different kind of, designs and stuff on Printful, and put it up here. I have the machine print. See, you can do it yourself. You don't even need Printful and all them places. See how you just said you was lazy? I'm lazy. I'm gonna drop ship that shit to you. I'm gonna let Printful and Teespring print it out, deal with the customer service and all that, and I'm just gonna upload the logo and send it to you. Even though they're getting a commission, I'm cool with that, because I don't have to deal with the shipping and handling and all of that stuff, right? So that's where I'm at with it. But for you, you can do whatever you can do at home, do it at home. You can make logos, make t-shirts. But it's okay. You just got to you can be lazy. You just got to find lazy side hustles that you can do. Like, it's nothing wrong with being late. Well, it is a little bit, but not so much where it's going to stop you from getting money, right? Like, if you like anything like me, like, I'm lazy, but when it's money talk, like, it's money talk. You know what I'm saying? I perk up. So you can do lazy shit. Like, whatever you can do, whatever you enjoy doing, teach other people how to do it. Now, you might not be able to just be like sitting home smoking weed or like drinking wine all day. Like, don't nobody want to watch it. But you might get some entertainment. Now, that might just be entertaining versus education. But I'm in the education business. Can you learn pathology assistant in a hospital? But I didn't even know that. See, I be learning stuff on here. People sell photos of their phone edited, and people buy those too for, yeah, like website. Look, I go on to pixel.com, and I purchase images off of there. If you're a photographer, you can sell your images, because Florida don't be offering that in any schools. Oh, the put out, yeah, I don't know about that. I can't help you with that, baby. But I would definitely look into a side hustle, you guys. Like, don't let surgical tech be the only stream of income or source of income. I was the Bula DVD person back in the day. Yeah, that business is gone. So now we got to find something else for you to hop into. But t-shirts ain't bad. Like, you can be making all kind of t-shirts and like wearing them. Wear your t-shirts. Don't be wearing Polo and Nike and Nautica and all that shit. Wear your shit. I said Polo, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever people wear these days, because I don't really know. I gotta go brainstorm on the side hustle. And I'm telling you, I'm here for you. I'm telling you, the side hustle is gonna be what's gonna set you apart from your coworkers, right? Because you're gonna fuck around and start making money, and your attitude gonna change. I promise you. If you made an extra $10,000, $15,000 just from a side hustle, and you working, the way that you move is gonna be different shit. If you PRN, bitch, you might only be working 1 to 3 days, instead of working the whole 4 to 5 days, because you got to be at home working on your side hustle, and your side hustle giving you cash immediately, while your job giving you 2 weeks to get the pay that you did today. Now, if you're working with Medley and you're working with Care Rev, then you're gonna get paid within that week. But for the most part, if you put out some type of product, you're gonna get money that day. Or at least soon, immediately there are these girls make cube. Yeah, see, that's cool. You can do that. You can do something different. You don't got to make. I mean, that's something that surgical techs be doing. I ain't no sewer. Like I don't. I'm not that. I'll rather be in the garden. So whatever you good at, do that. If you good at sewing, then make you some bonnets and get you some hella ass, some cool. Like if and you a black girl, so make black girl OR bonnets. Then I would do that. Like I would really niche down because the difference between a regular bonnet, not to be like white girls don't need satin under their bonnets, but like black girls with natural hair need some satin stuff under their bonnets, right? Like we can't just be rubbing up against cotton. Not they shouldn't either, but we really notice it in our hair. So like let's just say we made some surgical bonnets or bouffants, however you want to say it, and then put the satin cloth in the lining, right? So when a natural hair girl like me or you or whoever come in, then we can put that on our head and our shit ain't dry when we take our hat off, right? At the end of the day, because that's normally what'll end up happening. That's the type of stuff. Think about compression socks, designing different compression socks, maybe connecting with a company and doing those posture strap things. Because you can get those posture straps from Alibaba and you can put your logo on it, right? And then you can put and be wearing it. And then while you in the locker room, everybody trying to figure out what the hell you got on. You tell them, oh, I got this thing on to dry as hell, I already know. But you can put that when you in the locker room, because you know they're looking at you in the locker room, and Lord forbid you have a like a halfway decent shape. They really watching you in the locker room. So in the locker room, you can either wear you can have a specific type of legging on. I would do like a compression legging, maybe some compression like I like compression shit, like because it keeps shit tight and it feels better to me. So you can have some socks on, compression socks, compression leggings, that strap thing. So they're looking at you and they're trying to figure out why you got all this shit on. You got this posture thing on, right? You got your compression leggings on, so you don't get varicose veins. You got compression socks on top of that, and maybe you even have some shoes that might have about this much foam in it, but your back don't be hurting at the end of the day. They might not be the cutest shoes ever, but they practical. You know, they doing what they need to do as far as making sure your back and stuff don't be hurting. Because I'm telling you, after you be in the game for a little while, your back gonna be hurting, your legs gonna be hurting, your head gonna be hurting, and really your head hurting is mostly sometimes because your back is all out of whack, and your back is out of whack because your feet and your legs aren't really, you know, stable the proper way because you probably got the wrong shoes on because we wearing clogs and shit, and surgical tech shouldn't be wearing clogs, standing up on their feet for like 6 and 7 hours. It doesn't make any sense. Put some thick ass tennis shoes on. They got the thick ones with like about a inch or two of well, that's about 3 inches of foam in them. Put those on your feet because that's gonna benefit you better in the long run. You're gonna be in the game and your back is gonna be hurting. Dr. Souls is good too, but Dr. Souls is still only an insert. When you're talking about, think about at some facilities they don't have cushions for you to stand on, so you stand on straight concrete or whatever that material is all day. Even if you got on some regular Nikes with some Dr. Shows, if you it's a pair of tennis shoes, this doctor, I don't have them. My tennis shoes, I've been wearing Nikes. And I just made sure I have a thicker cushion, like a thicker shoe, right? I don't get like a small, like thin shoe. I get a shoe that's got some cushion on it because I'm gonna be standing on it, right? And if you're at a facility that has those what those things are called, those like things that you step on, those cushions or whatever, use them, use those. Like I don't care how like it makes everybody else feel, I don't care if you got to clean it. Yeah, I need some shoes. You got to get the ones with the thicker, like get as thick of a sole, I think I'm saying that right, as you can, and then probably put the Dr. Shows in there as well. Yes, but the Nikes with that, yeah, you can do the you can do the Nikes with Dr. Shows gel inserts. Maybe that problem will go away permanently. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't do Dr. Shows. I actually had some like professional inserts because I'm flat footed, but you could put something cushion on top of those if you got inserts, like people like me that don't have arches. But I would tell you, my arches of my shoes made a difference in my back, which made a difference in my shoulder, which made a difference in my neck. really, I can't give you a specific kind, but I would tell you like to get one when you're looking at the shoe, instead of like looking at a shoe that doesn't have as much cushion, go for the one that does. This one doc had one that's like, it was really thick. Like hers was like super thick. Now you might not like how they look. And then there's another couple of docs that I work with in California. They had super thick ones too. They wasn't Nikes though. But what I was tell you is that when I was looking at tennis shoes, I didn't go for those. I just leaned on you need certain, so go like go get the thicker shoe. Like I'm telling you, I don't know. I do look at the shoe, and I'm for that word Chuck Taylors, and that's how you can tell when people they're cute, but they don't really work for like maybe even girls, the dudes too. Y'all can do this compression leggings because I wore leggings under all of my scrubs. I'm not our compression socks, and they're black, they're old people socks. I don't. The tighter the better, long as they're not cutting out circulation. Is it? I don't know why though. I don't know what's going on. Like, and you guys, maybe I turned off my Wi-Fi, so let's see what that does. Y'all gonna have to see if it's back on or not. But this is what Xfinity gets, and I paid them like $100 a month. That's better. Okay, I turned my Wi-Fi off. If it start messing up, y'all gonna have to tell me because it don't. It's messing up on my side, and then I'll turn the Wi-Fi back on. But sometimes that's what I mean. You paying Comcast and then like whatever. So I don't know what y'all got from that, but yeah, I would get the thicker shoe and put on compression socks, put on that posture thing. That posture thing is everything. The video is behind though. Is it? I'm gonna turn it back on. Let me see what it do. I just turned the Wi-Fi back on. Tell me if it catches up. Okay, it's good now. I hope I ain't just mess up. I just turned the Wi-Fi back on. So we'll see. I don't know. I guess it's just acting like it's just being funny. It's good now. Okay, good. I turned the Wi-Fi off and turned it back on. But it's the Wi-Fi, and it's just the craziest thing because I just be sitting right here. The posture thing, it's like a strap, like you put it on. It's not a bra, but it kind of reminds you of a I guess it reminds you of a bra a little bit because it makes your shoulders drop. And then it kind of has not a girdle, but like a back support type thing to it. It just makes your yeah, it does hurt out there a few while. I heard that too. I don't have it, but I'm probably still gonna buy one because I think I might take one of these shifts just because. But I did see it and I was gonna buy, like that was my next move. And then I ended up the COVID situation happened, so I stopped scrubbing. But I'm still thinking about getting it. Yeah, I would wear it, even though you know why it's probably hurting too, though, DC. Honestly, it's probably retraining your body how to stand properly. Like that's probably what's making it like, and two, maybe like if it's cutting against, maybe put a t-shirt on, you know, maybe if it's like cutting up against your skin, I probably would put a t-shirt on first and then put that on if we thinking about the same one. It was too tight. Oh, the Velcro rubs. Oh yeah. I could see how that could be I could see how that, because the one that I seen, yeah, on Amazon. Yep, on Amazon. I would get that. You'll know what we're talking about because it's gonna make your shoulders. You'll see it. You'll see it. And I actually should make a video on like things for surgical techs to wear. I should make a blog post on that because honestly, like I actually saw it in Walmart. Oh, I saw it on Amazon, but I be shopping on Amazon, especially when you traveling because they can do that. You bought it from Amazon, but you saw it at Walmart. Okay, I saw it on Amazon. I Amazon everything because I was out of the country, or not out of the country, but I wasn't at home, so they could bring it to where I was at. But they also had those little hubs that you could go to now, and so I just love me some Amazon, y'all. If you don't have Amazon stock, go get it. You should be buying Amazon stock. Go on Robinhood, download the Robinhood app, and start purchasing some stocks. Even if it's only $20 a day or $20 a month in Amazon, go ahead and start purchasing, especially if you use it. Oh, in the fitness section. I don't ever go to the fitness section. They get me like at the checkout counter at the as seen on TV. That's normally where I be at. I'm addicted to shopping on Amazon. I need help. Girl, everybody need help. Everybody going to Amazon Anonymous. Everybody going to Amazon Anonymous because during this pandemic, look, I went out yesterday and it was cars everywhere. And I was like, what is everybody doing? My mom is like, people are Christmas shopping. And I was like, people are really Christmas shopping? Like they're actually going out to the stores and Christmas shopping? Honey, I've been done Christmas shopping. I done got my baby stuff and it's been delivered. Been here. Walmart in the fitness setting. That card. Undoing COVID layoffs, I order all. Yeah, you got to stay away from it. That's a trap. If you're gonna be investing in Amazon, you definitely need to have some stocks in the Amazon. Even if you just only have a couple of stocks. I had a Millennium Falcon ID badge. I think everybody should be investing in Amazon right now. Amazon is a beast. But if you're gonna be investing, don't just invest in Amazon. Invest in any ETFs. I would do VOO, VYM, and those type of like Vanguard ETFs. That's what I would use instead of my a savings account. Put the money in there until you can figure out what to do with it, and then pull the money from out of that account or sell whatever shares you need to sell, and then you can have your you can buy whatever you need to buy when you sell the shares. But I definitely would be careful about just investing in Amazon. I definitely would invest in Amazon if I was you. I'm investing in Amazon as a shareholder. Especially because they like got so much shit going on. They got their hands in so many pots. You don't know where they finna come from now. I didn't invest in Tesla, you guys, because I don't have a Tesla, so it doesn't make any sense. But I do shop on Amazon. And I think most techs should. Etsy is actually pretty cool because Etsy got stuff on there. But I don't like Etsy as a seller because on Etsy, they take like 20%. And I don't like that. I think they shouldn't take that much. I think they should take a fee, but I don't think they should take 20%. Like, I think that's just like being greedy. But, you know, if you don't know no better, then you're going to do Etsy. I would sell my stuff on eBay, and I would have my own website. On Etsy, it take a long time to ship. See, I normally buy like digital stuff. Like I normally buy stuff that I can just download from Etsy. Yeah, that's too much. You can either put it on Amazon. I mean, not on Amazon. You could put it on Amazon. You could put it on eBay is what I meant. Or either eBay or have your own website. And in your own website, you could still post it to other places and then just have them come purchase through your website. And your website could be PayPal and all that kind of stuff. I look for scrub caps on Etsy. Oh yeah, they getting their head knocked off on Etsy because they don't know where else to sell it. Swap is good for digital stuff. Swap. Oh, I don't know what Swap is. So yeah, I went on TikTok today. Y'all got to follow me on TikTok. Y'all look. I'm trying, so don't pick on me too bad. Look, what Erykah Badu said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. So yeah, you guys. So y'all ain't going out. Y'all in the house with me tonight. Is it cold where y'all at? Cause it's cold here. It's not freezing. My heater's not on right now, so that's good. Cause my JEA been getting. That's who I pay my electric company. That's my electric company. They getting me right now. You don't play Fortnite? What that mean? I don't play. Well, I do have a PlayStation account because I'm a mom of a gamer. Yeah, she said, "Time we ain't going nowhere. Yeah, it's cold outside, huh?" You don't have TikTok. You know what? I think I only have TikTok because I have an 11-year-old. I think that's why. See, yeah. See you. I was wondering if I should have went later. It's already 9:00 though. You don't have no friends, DC, and it's cold. Like I still want to call you Bobby. Bobby, it is cold outside. DC, why you don't have no friends? You must be mean. You mean in real life? You mean that's why you don't got no friends? That's why he don't have no friends, because he mean. He probably be rude to people and rolling his eyes. So you got to be a little bit nice to the people. Like, not fake, though. Don't be fake, because that ain't it. That ain't never it. But you do have to be kind of like, yeah, he mean. See? I know he mean. He being mean to people. That's why he ain't got no friends. See, everybody want to be my friend, but I don't be wanting to be everybody friend. Because I can't tell, like, if you my friend, I can't tell when you really, like, on some bullshit. You be too close to me. I like to keep people, like, a little bit at a distance, because then I can kind of see you a little bit better. Like, when you get real close to me, then I can't hardly see you, like, your bullshit. And that'd be devastating for me. Yeah, he mean. That's why he ain't got no damn friends. One of my sisters said that she was like, I had told her, this was a long time ago. I have 3 sisters. I got 3 sisters and 3 brothers, but I have 3 sisters from my mom and 3 brothers from my dad. So I'm not a great big sister, apparently. Me and my brother talked about that today because I forgot his birthday. I never knew his birthday, but I know what it is now, so I'll never forget his birthday. But my sisters, man, like, they like way harder on me than my brothers are. Like, they like way harder on me. I forgot why I was telling y'all that. I was telling you for a reason, but I completely forgot what it was. But DC mean, that's why he ain't got no friends. Oh, that's what she was telling me. She was saying that I was nice. It was cool that I had friends, that I've been having friends for so, like, I had some of the same friends for so long. You know what? If you're the oldest, you don't really have nobody to, like, look up to but your parents. And I don't think the smaller siblings know that. No, we need 11 section irrigators. No, we don't. I only needed 2, but I went to get 11. Supply only had 2, so I came back with 2, and they sent me around. Asked why you only brought 2. Yes, I only needed 2. They was sending you to look for more, and it wasn't anymore. Is that what you're saying? Hold on, let me read that again. No, why did you need 11 suction irrigators? So what the fuck was y'all doing? I only needed 2, but I went to get 11 supply. 11? What y'all needed 11 for? 11? Is you saying 11, or is you meaning to put, like, 1? Because it's no reason for you to need 11 suction irrigators. 11. That's a whole, like, couple of boxes of a suction irrigator. They was fucking up. 11, though? Yeah, you still didn't need 11, though. That's too many. Somebody didn't know what the fuck they was doing if you needed 11. 11? 11. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Now, I'm not a professional, like, I'm not a total joint person, but I still don't think 11 is the right number. And you only needed 2. Yes, I only needed 2. Right, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, damn, that's a whole lot of suction. That's a whole lot of, like, the suction irrigator, the tube, and all that stuff. Like, 11, I could just imagine the nurses, like, being pissed off at changing 11, like, doing it 11 times. I couldn't even imagine that. But that's not my specialty. Like, we don't do that type of shit. I don't do totals. Like, I have done them. The last total I did was a total ankle. Oh, okay. I'm following you. I thought it was for 1 case. I'm slow. No, we had 11 total cases that day I was assigned to. So, yeah, what the fuck you got to get? Oh, look, me and we like, oh, that made way more sense. I thought you were saying you needed 11 for 1 case. I was confused. But, yeah, but they wanted you to get stuff for other people's cases? Like, hell no, we ain't doing that. Get your own shit. Look, I was telling y'all earlier about the girl that was saying, it was a video. I think I'm gonna start doing, like, if y'all do videos, if y'all do YouTube videos on your surgical tech stuff, I feel like I'm finna start doing reactions to y'all videos, because I think it would make more sense to, like, respond to some of the shit that I'm saying. But one of the girls, she did have, like, she made a good point, and she was saying that the surgical tech should have more confidence. But I just be like, I think I talked about this earlier. I don't think surgical tech should come in the room with that much confidence as students. But you definitely need to know what you got going on. And you could be like the new person and they trying to get you to do shit. Like, if you ain't know no better, you would have really got You would have went and got 11 suction irrigators. They was trying to make you do extra shit. That's what they was trying to do. I don't like that. I don't like when people try to get over on other people. Like, I understand it comes like down to you being like initiated or whatever. Like, really, it's some hazing bullshit. But I don't like not hazing where they're beating you, but like low key like initiation. I just don't like the dumb shit. Like, if you don't know no better, like how you said, like, nah, I got 2 cases. Like, yeah, shit, I'm only getting 2 suction irrigators. Get your own shit. Like, be that person. But don't be careful because you might need them. You know what I'm saying? Because if I asked you to get me a suction irrigator, not with along with like the everybody else's, but if I was like, hey, can you bring me a suction irrigator back too, please? Then if you did, and I'd be like, damn, he ain't even on my team. Like, he ain't even trying to help. Please come in with confidence. Watch them old biddies. Wait a minute. Watch them old biddy put you through the ring and the washer. Then go in the move. I had a surgeon would slam their hand into the glove. Yeah, when you're gloving them to make you fall and contaminate. Just to break you. Yeah, they do dumb shit like that though. They play them type of mind games. That's the OR. See, at my OR though, it don't be like that. We be having a good time. That's why I be worried about going to certain places because I'm coming in there like I'm the one that will leave. I will leave. I'm not scrubbing. I'm not tolerating this. I don't give a fuck. I'm leaving. I'm not finna deal with the disrespect and like I understand the game. So that's the game. That's part of the game, baby. That's part of the game. Like them sticking their hands in the glove. And sometimes you like, dang, what the hell? Yeah, I'm out. Come get. He need another surgical tech. He needs somebody else to come scrub this room. She needs somebody else to come scrub in here. Cause ain't no sense in all of that disrespect. And I'm telling you, you have to stand your ground with these people. They will take advantage of you. Like they will try to take advantage of you. So don't let them take advantage of you. Don't do that. They will do it. They're gonna try to press you or pressure you. I guess is the right word. They're gonna try to make you uncomfortable. But you got to stand in your power. Like, what's up, Doc? How you doing today? Like everybody talks to me. But it's some of them that make more an impression on me, and I do like to talk to. I'm a talker, so I'm gonna talk to you. How are you? How are you today? How's your day? But I'm also gonna get a feel for the room. So if you're not talking to me, or if you acting standoffish and stuff, like I'm gonna just fall back and be like, yeah, you know, until you come around. Like I'm the one that you got to come to. Yeah, but shit, you can be a friend too. You just got to prove. Like the fucked up part is you're gonna have to prove your value without like the help sometime of the surgical techs. Like, don't tell them I told you, but sometimes surgical techs be keeping the knowledge to themselves. Like they don't want to share the information. Like it's because it made them look good. Like I'm here to tell you, like that's the thing. I done been to places where that's what the fuck they do, and all I can do is what I know how to do. So I don't depend on other people anymore. Like shit, if I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. Like I'm gonna just be like, oh, I don't know what the hell that instrument. I've never seen that instrument before. I've never had to use it. I apologize a little bit. But no, they do that. Like it is petty, baby, but they do that. Like they'll just keep the information to themselves because you have to understand surgical tech is still a entry level position. I had a tech ask me, yeah, and you should have gave it to her. I told her I only help people that help me. Yeah, but look, DC, if she a referral, should she helping you, right? Because some referrals is between 500 and $1,000. So like y'all could be friends. You got to be like, but you got to be nice to people a little bit. Because I know you out there being mean. I be nice a little bit. Like I'm actually a nice person in real life. But because of being nice, people think being nice is like being naive and shit like that. And I'll play that dumbass role for you if that's what you think. Like once I realize you think I'm dumb, then I'm gonna play that dumbass role. But yeah, so she probably did. Yeah, she probably did want to know what you do, cause they gonna be your friend, cause you making more money than them. Like you, if they staff, you're definitely making more money than they are. Period, hands down. Whether they want to admit it or not, you're making more money than them by like $5 to $10 more. She wasn't going to do that. I struggled starting out, and she. Oh wait, and she only talked. Wait a minute, and she only talked about me instead of helping me. Yeah, like fuck her then. No, she don't get the info. Yeah, but don't, yes, baby, don't get it crazy. People think that though, like they be thinking like, cause I'm like a happy person, I be in there. Good morning, how's everybody? How are you today? Did you know, like I'm that person, especially if I've had some coffee. Like after I've been on woke up for, if I got a little while, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm excited. She fake. No. Look, but nah, shit, fuck that. Like I'm gonna be happy. Cause I ain't finna let you be like ruining my day cause you miserable as fuck. Cause people be miserable. So I'm coming in there, I'm letting you know I'm happy with my life. I enjoy my life. And shit, that's what it is. So when I said I don't have friends, I'm not mean. I just keep it real. Yeah, no, that's it is part of keeping it real with people. I will say that because I will kind of agree with you a little bit, like this much. I will agree with you because you will end up not like being cool with people, but at the same time, exactly, 100 life is too short. But you just have to kind of like, I'm not finna sit up. I really have a good life, you guys. And so, and you do too, honestly, whether you know it or not. It might take a while for you to realize that you have a good life. And that, if, especially if you're like a surgical tech, maybe you don't have no kids, maybe you got one or two kids, friends dead or in jail or in other states. Yo, like, you really have a good life. So be grateful. Like, gratitude will bring you more positivity in your life. I promise you. But you're gonna have to, sometimes you got to find shit to be grateful for. Like you gotta be, and it might not be hard. Like be grateful for, sometimes it might be something as simple as waking up in the morning, being able to breathe, being able to, be in your home, being a warm home, having food in your refrigerator. Sometimes it's just that simple, but sometimes it's more than that and you don't even know it. So when you go into these facilities, you might end up running into somebody that's had like a terrible evening or a bad night or something like that, and you could lift them up and you don't even know it. So I try not to take my shit into the OR. Like I try not to do that. And it's not because, like, it's mostly because it makes the room lighter and then it helps like us flow better and then that's better for the patient. When you in there and you like on edge and like nervous or anxious and stuff like that, grateful for being healthy and breathing. Yeah, you have to find stuff to be grateful for. But if you're on edge, like it translates to other people. We feel that energy when, because I'm the one like, damn, what's wrong with you? Like I'll ask you, like, what's wrong with you? Like shit, let's talk about it for the patient coming here. Let's talk about it for the doctor, anesthesia coming here, all that. I don't want them to come in here. I want you to get that shit off your chest, say what you need to say, and let's move past this so you don't end up like, fucking up some shit. I don't have anything to take in there. Most times I don't say anything unless someone says to me, DC said no friend. That's because he ain't in the OR with me. If he was going to with me, he'd talk to me. He want to be my friend. Most people want to be my, like, I have friends. Like most places that I've scrubbed, people become my friends. Because I just be like, what's happening? What's wrong with you? Why you don't want to talk? And then I'm gonna pick on you because you ain't talking, but not like to make you embarrassed. Because I want you to talk. It's gonna make the room go, like the day go smoother. Especially if you scrubbed in with me, or like if I'm precepting, or if we like training or some shit like that. Like I want you to be comfortable. You have a good personality. That's why. I hope so. Well, I appreciate. Thank you for thinking that, because other people might not think that. Like the guys that I done dated, they might not feel the same way. If we was dating, we might not look. If we was dating, you might not feel like that, Barbie. Or baby, I still want to call you Barbie. Oh my god. I'm very friendly though in the OR medical field. Oh wait a minute, in the medical field and OR, there are so many. There are fake people, but you just have to really just know who you are. Like I really enjoy. I'm okay. I really enjoy my life. Like no bullshit. Like I really enjoy like just basic stuff. Like I like, and so because my life is, I like basic happiness, like real happiness, like where I can wake up and make pancakes for my son, or we can go for a walk. I know. I'm calling you Barbie. I swear. In my head, every time I look at your name, you're Barbie. But in my head, I like to do basic stuff. I like to wake up and take my dog for a walk, make pancakes and bacon for my son, homeschool him. I really, truly enjoy that. And so because I truly enjoy that, me going to work, it's not fun. Like I don't like it. I don't. And I definitely don't like it being a Floridian in this wintertime. Like, do you know how much of a struggle it is to get out of the bed when it's cold? Like we're not built for that. We in the summertime most of the time. Yeah, like you gotta come up. That's why I'm telling you, after that's why I be trying to tell y'all, if you're gonna go be a surgical tech or whatever job you're gonna do it for a certain amount of time and make sure you got an exit plan. I hate working. I only work because I have to. Yeah, most people only work because they have to. My thing is I don't care. My thing is don't care for me because I will break them down and never think about it again. But don't break them down, but stand your ground. Ooh, I like that. Don't break them down, but stand your ground. Don't break them down, but stand your ground. You got to break. You do have to let people know that you're not gonna tolerate certain things, right? Because that's just come along with the territory of being like a person. Like you have to. What's the word I'm looking for? Set boundaries. That's what they want to do. They want to break you down. Don't let them. Baby Barbie said, "Don't break them down, DC." Look, they want to break you down. That's what they want, but that's not your goal because your goal is going to be to do you. Your goal is not going to be to be worried about what they're trying to do to you, and because you're going to be so focused on you, you're going to like outperform, outshine, outdo them by nature because you're not focused on them. Like I remember a long time ago, it was a Don't fall into yes, but it was a video. It was a meme on Michael Epps, the swimmer, and he was tell him again, baby, do you boo? Michael Epps, the swimmer, he was swimming, and then the dude in front of him was so busy looking back that Michael Epps ended up. Is it Epps? What the swimmer? What is his name? Michael Epps. I don't know if that's his right name, but anyways, it was the image of somebody looking back at him and he was swimming and like going in front of them. So don't focus on other people and their insecurities and shit. Do you? Yeah, Phelps. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think you're right. I think you're right, baby. I had went to a psychologist, and she explained to me why it's okay for me to say the exact same statement back to the person that said. Yeah, I had a couple of psychiatrists too, honestly. I've been to several therapists over like some black people won't tell you this, and a lot of black people don't go to therapy. And I think every black person should go to therapy. And I know that's crazy. I mean, maybe everybody should go to therapy at this point if you deal with certain type of people, but I think black people definitely need to be like reconditioned with like how we like deal with shit, how we internalize and process certain things. But as far as therapy go, yeah, it is. But I've been to several therapists, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Like, yeah, it is healthy. I'm fine. Shit. At this point, y'all just figments in my world, and the same thing is for you. It's for me. I'm a figment in your world. I'm just a character. I used to go to therapy so I could tell her the BS that went on in my job, but only so she would report that bad. Someone had to help me sort out my thoughts in the past. Yeah, sometimes it's just as simple as having somebody else listen to you that don't know you, so they're not coming with the same type of negativity. Everybody has a past. Everybody has a past. And so sometimes our past affects us more. I'm gonna tell y'all, and most of you guys, if you follow me, you already know I'm a big believer in journaling. I keep my journal with me everywhere, you guys. I'm not like, sometimes I don't write in it. Some days I do, some days I don't. I don't think I'm gonna buy one of these the next time I fill this up, but I think I am gonna get one where I have the I like these kind of pages. Can y'all see that? I hope y'all can see that. It's got like dotted lines. So I realized that I like those kind of pages to write on. Oh, good night, Zayef. I didn't even know you was in here. See how you don't be saying hey to me? What kind of mess is that? Y'all just be popping in and not saying nothing. Good night, Zaya. Thank you for coming in. Please hit the like button if you didn't. Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you. Y'all already know. I read about, hold on. I read about the The toe tag wisdom, basically practical guide to spiritual freedom. I haven't heard of that before. I'm gonna have to read that. You know I'm all about spiritual freedom, but journaling has definitely helped me. You don't see the like button. What you mean? How you don't see it? Maybe when you log out, before you like turn off the phone, if you can hit it. But somebody hit it. Thank you guys, because it went up. So thank you guys. I really appreciate the likes. It helped the YouTube algorithm. The Four Agreements by Dawn. I feel like I've heard about that already. Like I'm gonna have to go. The Four Agreements. Hold on, I screenshotted it. So I'm gonna go, because if I screenshot it, then I'll check it after I go out. Get out the chat and you'll see. Oh, you have to leave the chat and see it. Past Creations in the building. I see your video earlier because I'm subscribed to you. I don't have my notifications on, but I did see your video. Thank you so much, you guys. 9:35. Hey, we all the way live tonight, you guys. It's past my bedtime. They know that. I had no clue that you had to leave to even see the light button. I could just see it on my end, how many people in here and how many likes I have. You found it. Thank you, DC, for hitting the like button. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Paris, are you at work? You guys, if you're in here and you have not subscribed to Paris Creations, please go over and subscribe to his channel. He is giving the perspective of a new surgical tech in the game. So check him out. You guys are amazing. It's Saturday and y'all, wait a minute, Paris, you at work. You ain't at work. It's a Saturday, so I know you ain't at work. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe y'all on call. Y'all on call? I know DC ain't at work. So DC, you gonna take another shift with Medley? I'm really thinking about taking that shift on Tuesday, you guys. It's a shift on Tuesday that's available, and it's ortho. So if y'all don't know, that's one of my favorite. I appreciate the love. You're at home, so you making videos. That's what you should be doing. You should be making videos. Maybe not now, because you watching my live. Medley don't have any openings. I'm mad about it. I signed up for Carrie. Oh, really? After the one from today? It's 9:38. You at home. You should be making videos tomorrow, Paris. At least make a couple in a row, and then you can release them on different things. You did this one. I seen the one you posted earlier today. I'm telling you, I'll be watching y'all channels. It's a couple of other surgical tests on there that on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Or students and stuff like that. I be searching like who out here, like who posting on this. I spilled wine on my cup. So we're doing good, because normally I would be gone, but I came on late today. So that's why we still live. But I was in here earlier watching TV before people actually came in. Tonight I'm watching, if y'all want to watch what I'm watching, if you got Netflix, or if you can get into a Netflix account, I am watching, I think it is called Braven or something like that. Comcast acting a fool. Like, I'm gonna have to call them. Do y'all be calling the people that you wait a minute, we have to talk about the 4 agreements later after you read it. Bits and pieces are on my YouTube. Bits and pieces are on your YouTube. Of the 4 agreements, it's a book, right? I'll go buy it. Like, I have no problem with buying it. I really wish my other phone would stay charged. So I have another phone and it's always dead. Don't worry about my people. So the movie I'm watching, it's Braven. It's Braven. So if y'all want to watch, okay, yeah, I'll definitely. How long do you want your what is that? How long do you want your locks? Oh, I'll never cut my hair again if I can avoid it. Yeah, they've been growing out. It's a couple of videos on my channel when I really started. The first one that you would see that really like started me wearing my locks out was when I made a video on, I think I lost my friend's because of my freeform locks. That's when I was freeforming. I'm semi freeforming now. So if you guys don't know what that means, semi-freeforming versus freeforming. Freeforming is just growing your hair out strictly and letting it do what it do. My hair is semi because I started with 2-strand twist, and then I retwisted them not too long ago, and so you can kind of see how much new growth. Like I'm not gonna be twisting them that quite often. Random, I know. No, that's okay. Like I'm here for you because it's like honestly, somebody asked me a couple of days ago about like why I was wearing braids and twists in my hair before as a surgical tech. And it was because it was easier to maintain than braids and twists, and I could moisturize it and stuff that way. And so this actually came from me wearing braids and twists. And I'm not gonna even lie, you guys, I love my hair like this. I know some people might not like it. They're not used to seeing me like this because it's kind of wild and unruly. But this is the best hairstyle that I've ever had. Like, but I mean, braids are cool, but they weigh they wear your hair down and stuff like that. You versus yes, I've had them before. This is my third set of locks. The first set I cut off immediately because I interlocked them like sister locks, and then the second set I grew them out. He's in New York. Paris is in New York. And it's actually Paris. You got room? I might come. I'm not coming to New York because it's too fucking cold. I ain't gonna even play with you. But they do got some labor and delivery contracts out in New York. Mostly Airbnb or AMN. What's AMN? Has a section of website that offer discount hotels. Oh, is that American? Is it American Mobile? Is it what's AMN? I know that's the company you with. Is it American? I feel like it's American Mobile or something like that. Mostly American Mobile Nursing. Okay. I thought it was American Mobile. I just didn't know what that N was. Has section of the website that offers discount hotels. I don't think the discounts is it. I think networking with other people that's in that area is gonna be better. Cause I remember getting a discount to DC, and the discount wasn't nothing. Like it was like 10%, which 10% is the taxes, so it wasn't nothing. So I just remember reaching when I got to the last facility that I was at in Cali. The director actually put me in contact with another nurse that was there that had been looking. Yeah, it is. It is. That's where the money's at. It kind of sucks a little bit because you have to good looking. Hey, good looking, bro. Oh, DC and Paris. DC, you should go over and subscribe to Paris Creations website if you're not. I'm pretty sure you already are. But yeah, Barbie, it is where it's at because you make basically twice as much traveling as you would. Too bad I can't travel. I just got married. I mean, you can though. Like you can travel within the city. Maybe you travel like maybe you have to drive a little bit further because I've had to do that. I'd rather sleep in my car than pay New York, Boston housing. You can't sleep in your house in your car in New York or Boston. It's too cold though. 25,000 a month for a room in my 3-story. Yeah, no, but see, you in the South though. Well, not in the South. I mean, North Carolina is the South, I guess. Drive to different cities. That's what I would do. I would. And honestly, if you're making more money than your husband, he might have to get on board with traveling a little bit. And you might have to bring it to him a little different. Like almost make him feel like it's his idea. Or, explain to him that it's more money. I don't know. Don't manipulate him. But, like, you might have to make it seem like, baby, we can make more money if I went here and show him how much money you could make, like if you travel. Like, babe, they trying to give me like $50 an hour. If he ain't making $50 an hour. Now, be careful with this because I don't know how your husband is and I know you love him and everything. But sometimes the spouse can, especially when it comes down to the woman making more money than the man, you got to be careful because it messes with their. Sometimes it could, not all the times, and not for every guy, but it might mess with the psychology of the relationship. I'm just saying, I'm just here to tell you the game. I'm just here. As a woman, I'm just here to let you know how I go. Like, we can't be out here. He go, okay. So if he cool with it, then maybe like shit, babe, let's go here for a couple months. Let's go here for like 3 months. Cause 13 weeks is a contract. Right now, the way that stuff's set up, you might not have to leave, like, cause you still in school. For him too. Right, right. So since you're still in school, by the time you get out of school, you should be able to do medley. Well, no, you can't do neither one of them because you got to get experience first. So get the experience, go wherever you're gonna get the experience from, do multiple facilities if you can. And then after like a year or two, go traveling, depending on how much experience you got. Now he just might have to get on board. Yeah, you got to get the experience first. You got to get the experience. Because once you get to the facilities and you training, you got to hit the ground running. So it's that part that you got to be like mindful of, right? So I would be mindful of that. But yeah, once you get the experience and shit, take off. I'm subscribed to Paris now. We can definitely chop it up. Yeah, for sure. Paris got a good vibe. Both of y'all got a good vibe. We should do like some type of meetup, but I ain't going to New York. So Paris, you're gonna have to come down here. I'm here to tell you, I ain't going to New York. I'm trying to go to Miami or like further than that, Key West, somewhere where it's hot. See, you getting subscribers. You just got to keep posting videos. Y'all, Paris Correction, it has the newest, I think I said this, like the newest surgical tech perspective out, or a new surgical tech perspective is what I'm trying to say. So check him out. Check his channel out. I'm here to support anybody and everybody that, is trying to get some of this YouTube, some of this internet love. Yeah. So there's that. But Paris has a really good view. I ain't going to New York. I ain't going to New York either. It's just cold in the motherfucker up there. Like, y'all can have that. I don't want no snow. I don't want no wind chill factor. I don't want none of that. Like, don't give me humidity factors and shit like that. Don't give me no wind chill factor. I can't live my life like that. I already know about that. I was in Great Lakes, Illinois for a couple of years, and I was in Nebraska. That wind chill factor is just not the life. That's why we in Florida. Ain't that the truth? Say it is so. I'm trying to get further south. I took those tickets out of the mail and put them in the garbage. Catch Me If You Can. That's funny. That's a good movie. You remember that Catch Me If You Can? New York is cold. New York is cold. Where you at? I was supposed to call you back. I know I was. You called me when I was in the middle of a video. Actually, I was trying to record a video. I was like, I'm going to call him back. And then I started cooking, and I talked to my brother, and I started drinking wine and all that shit. Like, but yeah, New York is just that's not where I'm going to be at. Y'all won't catch me in New York. Catch me in Miami, or come to Florida, come to Jacksonville, or some of that shit, like Orlando. Maybe we can meet up at Disney World. Y'all want to go to, is it Disney World? Disney World is here in Florida. Is it Disneyland? I always get it confused. Is Disneyland in Florida, or is that in California? I think Disney World is in Florida and Disneyland is in California. I think I got that right. And the Florida is definitely not paying World in Florida. I thought so. Yeah, Florida they don't want to show no love because it's warm down here. You're gonna get to come and be warm even though it's cold to me. Great Lakes weather will change your life. It's cold. Great Lakes, Memphis is Memphis. I ain't trying to go to Memphis either, but Great Lakes was the worst. So Great Lakes, if you go to the military, then you might end up at Great Lakes. And y'all, I was in Great Lakes. Ken, he was in Great Lakes as well. And that shit was not the life. I didn't enjoy it. I'm pretty sure he didn't enjoy it either. You loved it in the summer? Yeah, in the summer, but go now. Try going to Buffalo right now. Tell me what that'll do. That's why you will see some of these places that have higher pay rates too, because they see, no thank you. You can go to New York and these places and they'll pay you more to go to those places, but most people don't want to go to those places because it's cold. Like Alaska, you could probably make a ton of money in Alaska. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. I was watching something on Alaska earlier today, and I was just like, oh, honey, they'll never get me in Alaska because it's just too much cold. It's just too much cold weather all the time. I'm a Florida girl. Give me flip flops and tank tops. That's all I know. That's all I know. I'll put a sweater on. I'll put a sweater on. Something bit me on my face, y'all. I can feel it over here. I'm in Buffalo. Everybody sounds like the the mafia might be in Buffalo. Shit, that's low key a little bit. Hey, go. Well, I would go tell you to do some business with them, but if you get into the business of the mafia, then you're gonna be like, you can't get out. That's like gang, right? You can't get out, so don't go do that. Mm. I'm almost done with this glass, y'all. They taught me how to throw people in the Niagara Falls. Let's not put nobody in. Let's not do that. Right. Oh, y'all, my butt hurt. I'm sitting down so long. We've been out here for a long time, my God, you guys. So this how you know, like, when my son come back, y'all, this shit ain't gonna be popping. Really, I don't have no life outside of like what I be doing. Yeah, I've been going live honestly for the whole month, and I know that people don't probably know that because the notifications. I don't have no notifications on my phone either. But it's not 8:30, bro. It's like almost 10. I'm in the game. Yeah, I just been going live for the month of December. So if you know anything about YouTubers are doing Vlogmas right now. Now I'm a YouTuber, right? Or at least I feel like I am sometimes. My son tell me I'm a YouTuber. He's like, Mom, you got, over 1,000 subscribers. My son is so proud of me, you guys. Like, he just loves his mom to death. She's amazing to him. So I instead of me doing Vlogmas where you vlogging every day of December, I decided to go live and just chop it up with you guys. And because surgical techs are showing me love, whether it's surgical tech students, surgical techs themselves, or people who are thinking about becoming surgical techs, that's who come to my channel. So it only made sense for me to start making videos for the people that are watching my videos. So that's what I'm doing. You'll see a gap. If you could look at my videos, you could see a gap between me talking about surgical tech and where I wasn't. I wanted to change the channel into something different, but it was like placed upon me. I be in here like saging and in here like, meditating and connecting to my higher self. And my higher self said that you had to be of service to the people. And I was like, well, what people to be of service to? Spirit guides, like, what you talking about? And so it was just like, whoever is listening to you, that's who you need to talk to. So y'all listening to me. So that's who I'm talking to. So y'all getting what I got. So whether I got energy or knowledge on surgical tech or side hustling, y'all getting it. And this is what I want to say too. Y'all should be making YouTube videos because you have a perspective that somebody else don't have, and you could be helping other people. So when you realize that you helping other people move through their life, then it's easier for you to do it and for you to like put yourself out there. So once I realized that I was actually like helping, then it made it easier for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna show up on a consistent basis and help this group of people. And it just worked out like that. Like, that's just what it is. So that's why I'm telling you, like, just to start making videos. Don't like have a focus at the beginning. Just make videos, make a YouTube channel, you guys, and make it on everything that you got going on in your life, and something gonna hit. It might not be surgical tech, it might be your sewing skills. Like, you might have people come to your channel because they like surgical tech information, but they may be like, oh snap, she can sew. I was trying to learn how to do this. You never know what you're gonna actually bring to the marketplace, or what people are gonna be receiving from you as a content creator. So just bring you to the table. Like, we need you. We need your perspective. We need more of you in the world, because we don't have you. If you keeping you to yourself, then we don't know what it's like to have the world with you sprinkled in it. So sprinkle your greatness and your magic through this shit. Like, and I'm here to show you, like, it ain't got to be perfect. You ain't got to have eyelashes on. What kind of phone you use? I use a Galaxy S10 Plus. That's what I'm using right now. And it's like 2 years old. Or maybe a year and a half. Congratulations. You the shit. Reach 1-to-1. Don't hide the information. No, ain't no hiding no information. I just don't want my phone to look. So if you do lighting, so for one, this isn't the best lighting to me. This lighting kind of sucks right now. I could turn on this lamp. Let me see. So that's with all three lights on. But the light bulbs, I think these light bulbs are not sunlight. So is I can't remember which light bulbs is which. I'm not gonna even lie. But the light bulbs that's in here are the regular kind of light bulbs. There's a sunlight light bulb, I think. Get that one because it's brighter. And that's really like you just need good lighting. And most of our phones have video on it that you can record in 4K 1080 and 1080 pics or whatever, however you like, you can record in that. So that's all I'm doing right now. I'm just like, because I can record straight to YouTube. Once you get over 1,000 subscribers, you can just go live. So that's what I'm doing right now. But let's just say I'm not going live. Let's just say I'm doing my phone. I'm using my regular phone. I can just record on my phone, make sure the camera's clean. So a lot of times y'all will see me doing some shit like that because I want to make sure that my lens is clear. And then sometimes even after I record the video, I'll do that because maybe once I start looking at myself, I'll see the difference. It would be cool if the YouTube channel was more of a Zoom channel. Yeah, they don't have that. So that's for us. So what I will start doing is setting up the whole, it's way more of a like setup than me just having my camera and me recording, because right now I'm just recording straight off my phone. I got y'all guys on a tripod. I just moved the tripod. I have a gimbal as well that I hardly ever use. I do use editing. Sometimes I use KineMaster. It's called KineMaster. When you see the videos that are I ain't crazy. If you see videos that have like my logo and shit at the beginning of the video, or like something that has Canva on it, then I've edited that video. For the most part though, the biggest thing that I would say worried about editing is your thumbnail. I wouldn't even worry about like the video. If you can just record a straight video and post it to YouTube, then do that and then go back and try to make a thumbnail. I would use Canva for the thumbnail, or my phone. My phone, I do my thumbnails on my actual phone. I don't use a separate app because for some reason with Canva, it wasn't translating over as the HD file. So when I would look at it on TubeBuddy, which I know y'all don't know what it is, but it would show me that I didn't have an HD thumbnail. So if I just use my phone, I just take a picture. I just took a whole bunch of pictures of myself in different poses, and then I pick which ones I like, and then I do the thumbnails on those. Keen editing. So yeah, KineMaster. So Keen is KineMaster. That's the editing software that and it is a subscription or a pay. You have to pay for that. You can use the free version, but it's gonna have the KineMaster watermark at the bottom. Yep, just like that. And then Canva, and then Canva spelled the way that you already have it. And with those two, you should be on the go. Like you should be good to go then. You don't need a whole bunch. The only thing you're gonna need after that is some confidence. And just go in the mirror. Let me tell you what to do as a woman. You're welcome. Go in the mirror. Make sure you don't have no crusties in your eyes. Make sure you got maybe some lipstick or some lip gloss on. You can put on eyelashes and all the other stuff if you want to. No, do it. I'm telling you. My first videos, you guys, aren't on here because they look like, I think I deleted a whole YouTube channel before this channel was actually like up and popping. But don't worry about how you look. Just make sure you look decent as you can. So for me, every now and then I'll clean up my eyebrows. I'll make sure I no crusties in my face. Ain't nothing going on in my face. So I wash my face and all that stuff before I come on camera, and then put on some oil or something like that. No crust, right? And so then I'll put on some chapstick or some lip gloss or some lipstick just to give myself an extra, like, polished look. Bring back the Chicago Bulls jersey. It's too cold for me to wear Chicago Bulls jersey. It's cold outside. And so once you get all of that under control, it's up to you how you want to do your hair. You know, you can put it in a ponytail, braid, or whatever you comfortable with, or not. But don't put too much thought into it. If you're thinking about it too much, it's gonna mess up. Don't care what people say. If you mess up, that's okay. You're human. You can mess up. Like, just give yourself room to grow and be okay with, like, okay, I would tell you, make sure your background is not junky, and like, because I don't like seeing like stuff in the background. I have a problem with like messy backgrounds. So that's the only thing I would be concerned about, is like what's going on back here. But once you get on camera, like all this hair shit and putting on makeup and a whole face, like you got to go through a whole beat session, which shit for me is like 20 minutes, you know, of putting makeup and eyelashes and foundation, and I'm not doing all that. I don't have, that's not my real life. That's not my real life, right? I like the laid back, real down to earth vibe that your videos have. Yes, that's just because that's what I like. I don't want to do all that other shit. Like, I don't have the energy. If I go do a whole 30-minute beat session of my face where I'm like contouring and all of that, I'm out of energy to come to deliver the message. Like, there's no more energy for the message. I don't even want to do it. Now I got a pretty face. I'm tired. I done been standing up. Like, I don't have time. It'll be to emerge. It'll be, what's the T? Look, man, y'all be, what is the TEWW? What is that? Tell me. I'll be something merge. To merge. I'll be to merge. I don't know what that is. The TEWW. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm not gonna pretend with you that I know what it is, because I don't. But I would just be regular. I would do me. Don't worry about the oh, okay. Wait a minute, Kiev. I'm just saying shit. I be in my own world. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't. I ain't gonna even pretend with you guys, because I have no idea. I'm in my own world over here. That's what happened when you be in your own world. I don't have a clue what's going on. I don't know some of the slang. I just learned about the Megan Thee Stallion, body yada 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 yada. I just learned about that shit recently, and somebody older than me had to put me on game, and then I'm on TikTok looking like, oh shit, I need to learn this on that. But I'm not gonna be doing that. That's how it should be. Yeah, I'm like completely out of touch with reality. Not reality, but like other shit. Like, I don't be knowing what's going on. I have an 11-year-old. He's kind of keeping me a little bit like current, especially with TikTok, because he's on TikTok. So I'm over there making sure he ain't doing shit crazy. Girl, you didn't say. Oh, wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute, girl. Didn't you say you were gonna leave? Yeah, I'm out of this bitch as soon. Let me tell you something, honey. Let me tell you something. The easiest way to double your money is to leave the United States of America. I'm not gonna, yes, that's definitely still a goal. Hell yeah, it's a goal. It's a damn sure goal, because I can double my money just by leaving the country. I can quintuple my money. If that's, I know quintuplets is when you have like more, or sextuplets, however you say it. But I can make a whole lot more money just by leaving the country. And I'm not saying anything wrong with America. It's just expensive to live here. You know what I'm saying? And so if you can learn a side hustle, put that shit online and go travel, go live in the country. I done been to Mexico several times before. And when you go to Mexico, we live in like queens and kings and goddesses and stuff over there on the same dollar. You know, on the same dollar. OMG, I didn't know that. Yeah, you can just go to Mexico, just cross the fucking border, and your dollar turns into pesos, and it quadruples, triptuples, whatever the word is. So how you want to look at it is, and I'm not telling you to leave the country, but I have been exposed to out of the United States before. Like, I'm prior military, so my mind is already, I know what it's like to be in Mexico. I know what it's like to be, you from Haiti. Yeah, so you can go back to Haiti, man. I'm not gonna say F America, because it's some pros about being in America. But I'm gonna tell you, but I know Europe is more expensive. Yeah, Europe is more expensive. But the thing is, if you can make money in America and you can make online money in America, you can go live like a whole goddess in Haiti. or in Africa or in Mexico or in Thailand, Bali, in them type of countries. I'm saying for investment purposes and wealth building purposes to get the fuck out of America to go make sure you can make money. You could come visit America. Come visit your family that's here. I'm not saying to like write off your citizenship. It's some people that's gonna tell you to give up your citizenship. I'm not gonna tell you to do that. What I'm gonna tell you to do is to get money online, to go be, if you want to be a surgical tech, that's fine, go be a surgical tech. Make sure that you have a hustle that's online so you can make American dollars and you can live in a country like Haiti. Tequila and $8. $8 is a whole lot in Mexico. In Dubai, I've been to Dubai 8 times. I already go to Dubai, but I went to Bahrain multiple times. And what I would tell you is that you going to those countries, you making money just off, like if you can build out some shit on where you get an American money, you can build out a website, an ebook, a course, whatever you got going on, whatever you got, like whatever side hustle you done put online, you can do that. Get American money. If you only getting $1,000 to $2,000, do you know what you can do with $1,000 to $2,000 and other people money? I'm gonna say maybe around $4,000 to $5,000 is what you aiming for. $4,000 to $5,000 in Mexico, you a whole like kingpin. But I would go over there and I would still buy land in America. Buy real food for cheap, I guess. I'm just scared for the instability in certain countries. Mexico is good. Mexico is close to America, so it's very like similar to America, and it's the cost of living is cheaper there. Being black, I want to go somewhere that's where black people at. I don't know what it's like to not feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Like I've always known that black people weren't from America. I grew up with that. So to go to a country like any country in Africa, not any country, but to go to a country in Africa, to me would be just me like being able to experience the positive side of being black, where it's okay to be black. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like I want to go somewhere where I can be comfortable with being who I am. And I'm not saying it's like I'm not gonna be one of these people that talk down on America or anything like that, because I'm American. I'm very much aware of my American like situation. I'm a vet, so it's certain things that I get access to that other people don't. But I'm gonna tell you, like being black, especially being a black woman, sometimes you're gonna be the only black girl and the only black person in a situation, especially in the OR. Don't think it's like it like the color situation, and not it's not all about the race part of it, but it's still different when you walk into a room and don't nobody in there look like you. Like that shit fucks with you, honestly, like subconsciously. And so I would love to go somewhere where I don't have to worry about the prejudices of my color, but at the same time going to these different countries, because we American, even if I go to an African country, I'm not African, right? I might have African ancestry, but I'm still not African, so they're gonna treat me like I'm an American. So I have to be mindful of that. So I'm very much aware, like when I go to these different countries, I might get the American tax where I might get charged more until I learn the local language and then I can speak it. And they don't know that I'm once I can speak the local language, they won't know that I'm American. Maybe because my dialect is a little bit off, the way that I say certain words maybe off, they may know it that way. But if I can understand the language, then if they screw me over, I'm like, hell no, nah, like in their language, like whatever hell no nah means in their language, or I don't agree with that in their language. And that's just a part of being black, like in America. It's not, or for me, I should say, it's not like to make anybody else feel bad or anything like that about their race, like to each his own. But to be a black girl, I just can't wait to go somewhere where it's other black girls and I don't have to worry about being the only black girl like in the room. Like, come on now. Yep. Yes, it's part of being African American. Yep, it is. I mean, it's just what it is. It's not to be like, we have to be fully aware at all times. At all times. Because even if you're not aware, the other people in the room are aware. That's what I had to learn. Like, even if I didn't see myself as the black girl in the room, other people saw me as the black girl. So sometimes they treat you like you're a black girl. And you don't even realize it because some of us are like super naive to certain things. And so the behavior, it comes off sometimes it's like you don't know how they coming at you. But now if like now I'm very straightforward with people. Like I'm just like, shit, is you saying that because I'm black? Like I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. Cause I need to understand where you coming from. Cause are you coming at me because are like genuinely trying to correct something or something? Are you coming at me because I'm black? Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Cause ain't no sorry. Like at this point in my life, I remember being called a nigga just when I was in uniform. Can you imagine? I was in my Navy uniform serving this country, and that's when I was called a nigga. Like I wasn't called a nigga when I was a little kid or nothing like that. I was a grown ass woman being called a nigga by like a nobody ass white boy that basically felt like he could say that to me. And the truth was, he felt like he could, even though he was like a nobody, like he was just a regular ass trailer park ass white boy. And I'm standing here in my fucking uniform, and because like he got into it with somebody that was in the neighborhood that was black, and that just I had went to their house. Like imagine this, you're going to somebody's house after you get off of work, you're going to your friend's house, and they neighbor like want to call you all kind of shit because they feeling some type of way because of some shit that happened between their other neighbor. Like now you a nigga. We always have to work extra hard, and yeah, just to be equal. Yeah, people don't like to hear that type of shit. Like they don't want to hear that. That race shit is gonna make people uncomfortable. I'm here to tell you, it's not gonna make it, because I have a lot of white friends, and you're gonna make a lot of friends that are not necessarily white, but they might not be black. And so that's okay though to have those friends. But I'm here to tell you, like, it's gonna be some times where you're in the OR and you're gonna be treated like the only black girl. Now maybe it's getting better because it's more black women or black people getting into the OR, but I done been the black girl in the room, and I done been the angry black girl, and I done cussed out people at the nursing station and all that stuff because I felt like I had to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about this job. Like, bitch, you ain't finna come across, to me, any type of way. Like, I can get another job. I know who I am in this game. So that's where I'm at with it. But it's gonna be some girls that you're gonna run into that's gonna forget that they gonna treat you like, you know, that you ain't shit. Right. Yeah, they gonna kind of treat you like, shit, like whatever, like you ain't who you are. You got to stand in your power and know who you are. Be smart because you still got to know more. Like what you say, you still have to know more than the average surgical tech. You still got to be on top of your shit. You still got to be like probably earlier than everybody else. Now once I got comfortable into my situation in my like surgical tech experience, I'll fall off in that bitch like whenever the fuck I want to. Like I'll get there before the case start, but bitch, I only need about 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this shit for months at this point. So now I got it. But I'm going to tell you, like, they going to treat you. Be careful with that because people will start treating you like you a black girl. And it's fucked up. Like, it really is fucked up. Like, it is fucked up. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not here to candy coat the shit. You're going to be the only black girl or black guy in the room. Laugh out loud because you're expert mode now. Yeah, and now I just don't really give a fuck. Like, I can make money outside of the OR. Like, fuck them. I mean, I would go because for you guys, the only reason I would go back to the OR right now is to give you guys the knowledge that would be required for me to be currently in the OR. But because I know I can make money outside the OR and I know how the politics are, I would rather not at this point. That's why I'm saying I'm just a little scared. But don't be scared because you got to go. Like, it's like me passing the torch to you. And not like physically, but imagine that if we was like in a marathon race or a relay race. You're gonna have to go through it a little bit. But be prepared. Just be like, I'm not a religious person at all. I'm very much more spiritual than religion. But tap into your power. Like, trust who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like the real person, not just a surgical tech, but you're a whole person. So you have to trust who you are. I still don't know all of my instruments and have yet to scrub in. You're gonna when you scrub in January. Let me tell you what to do. Go in there early. Maybe I don't know how. Don't go too early because there might not be nobody in there. But go to the room early and try to see if the first day you might not be able to scrub in. But get into a room that you can scrub in. And if you get into a room, ask them if you can scrub in. I don't give a fuck how scared you is. Be scared. Be scared. Go in the bathroom, screaming to your arm or whatever you need to do, and then go in that room and scrub in that case and fuck up. The scrub tech that's in there is not gonna let you mess up the case too much, right? Because you're a student. But if you mess up, who gives a fuck? It's school. That's where you need to be messing up at. You get to mess up in school. You don't get to mess up when you're a regular, when you're the actual lead in the room. So go ahead and mess up as much as you can. Ask as many questions. I don't care if you are annoying. Girl, screaming out, whatever you got to do, like just get it out. If you need to write it out, just whatever you need to do to get more control over your anxiety or over the anxiousness and all that stuff, get that out. Sometimes you will be like, oh my God, I have no clue what I'm about to do. Like I remember watching another, I was reading another surgical tech post in a group that I'm in, and they had put her in a Whipple, I think is what it was. And so she was freaking out or whatever. And so really everybody was just like, as long as you know your anatomy and the instruments to come, like you can just, if you wanted to, once you get to the facility, instead of going into the OR, if they offer you to go into SPD, go into SPD. I'm gonna tell you to go into SPD, and then you can learn the instruments in SPD, and then go into the OR. But I went to SPD several times. Even when I was in surgical tech school as the Navy, I went into SPD. And when I went in there, I learned how to wrap instruments, which actually taught me how to wrap Christmas gifts. You're welcome. I went to SPD, I learned how to wrap instruments, and I was like, oh, this is a good way to wrap Christmas gifts. So I actually ended up doing that. It's okay. Because we've been in here for a long time. It's like 2 hours we've been in here. Normally, I would have been off. And so I'm going to just wrap up with you. But yeah, I would just go into SPD, learn the instruments, maybe get a book. You can rent books like this off of Amazon. The books don't really have nothing on the actual instruments. They don't have nothing on the instruments. Once you get if you can get into SPD, I would touch the instruments, learn the instruments, get a feel for them. And then you can maybe look up in their books, because in SPD they be having they have books like this, and it'll also tell you what they're used for and stuff like that. And so I would get a book and I would study that or like look over the book, go to SPD and all that type of stuff. I would definitely be in SPD. I learned a lot. I didn't want to be in SPD, but I learned a lot in SPD. I learned how to sterilize tools and instruments, and I also learned how to I could tell when somebody didn't clean them right. And so if they didn't clean them right, then because your shit gonna be compromised, like you're gonna be contaminated if you fuck around and have like some dirty instruments on your table, or they didn't clean, like if it's something that has a cannula, like an opening, and it needs to be like pushed through. Sometimes they don't clean that. Yeah, it'd be all type of shit. And so you'll be mad. But once you know SPD, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know to look through this, or I know that this is dirty, or I know this could be dirty. Or even in SPD, you'll learn how to put the instruments and stuff together, because sometimes you got to learn how to assemble the stuff too, right? So if you can get an SPD, other people might not want to go to SPD. Go to SPD. Go in there and then learn some shit about the instruments if you're worried about the instruments. And then go to the room. Or go to the room and then go to SPD. But either way, don't sleep on the experience of going to SPD. It's going to be people that don't want to do that because it's not scrubbing. But SPD is making the same. They're putting the trays together for the surgery cases. So if you are in the room, if you're in there when they're putting if you're putting the instruments together, if you're putting the trays together, then when you actually go in the room, you're going to already know what's in the tray, right? Or at least be familiar with the instruments and how they look and how they feel. The names may play a little different role because, people be changing names at different facilities, and that's just what it is. But if you go put a tray together, you will start getting a better understanding of what instruments are called and how, like, okay, this might go in a minor trade, this might go in a major trade, this might go in a orthoscopy trade, like you will arthroscopy trade. You might understand that a little bit better. So yeah, but I had to learn that, and so I didn't like SPD honestly at the beginning. Now in hindsight, now I can kind of see how it benefited me. And even in surgery centers, sometimes we would have SPD techs that would want to go home early, and I would just pick up their case. I mean, not their case, but I would just do the load. We call them loads. I would just do the loads. And so, like, if they came in at 12, I might have been scrubbed in all day, and they'd be like, okay, I want to go to school. I mean, I go to school. How far along are you in school? How? Yeah, she's going into her clinicals in January. That's all the one. So yeah, that's cool. Y'all not having it. At least you still get clinicals, because I was hearing some people was doing that online stuff. Like, I don't know how they doing that. Like, how you gonna do online stuff? Y'all, my hair sticking up. It feels so good to have my head in my hands. I'm at my hair, my hands in my hair. We had to observe. What you mean you had to observe? So y'all was able to go to we going to be scrubbing. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So y'all just watched the last time, so you get to scrub in this time. So are you scrubbing in at the same facility? Hang on, I'm coming right back. I really want to go get a blanket, but I ain't gonna do all of that. Um, I guess people on TikTok. I keep getting TikTok notifications. Wait a minute. We did some viral and some in person. I'm yawning, you guys. That's a good program. Mine was different. We gonna be straight. You gonna be straight. Yeah. She will be. If you are in your second trimester. Second, look, I'm talking about trimester. In your second semester. And already you have nothing to worry about. Yep. Some of us will be able to be at the same facility and scrubbing, but I would be somewhere different. I think it might be better. Go straight in. Observing was weird because you only got to watch instead of actually participating. But yeah, I think it'll be better. I don't know why. Like, I think the watching thing, I don't know what that was about. Maybe because it was COVID or whatever. But I would definitely try to scrub in when you get to the next facility. Whenever you get to your clinical site, try to scrub in as much as possible, because that's gonna be where you're gonna learn more than anything. You'll get in the groove. You know what I'm saying? You'll get in the groove of scrubbing in, like washing your hands and all of that stuff. Yeah, COVID. Not not a the hospitals. What? Yeah, they don't want nobody scrubbing, and I heard that earlier too, but not from surgical tech, from nurses. I did 7 semesters of class, and I only went in our last semester. It was just enough. It wasn't enough experience because of COVID. Everybody was annoyed at student. Yeah, yeah, that's what I heard too. baby, about the students from nursing, not so much surgical tech. We had to try to get out the way as much as possible. Yeah, that totally sucks. I hope you took notes though, or just like be mindful of like how the room goes. Like the patient come in the room, transfer the patient. Like this, what I'm gonna just give you like a. So what would happen was I would go in the room. I would have my scrub in, go to work, right? Put my case, make sure I have everything for the case. Oh, excuse me, open the case, and then after I open the case, scrub in, put everything together. Have enough time to break scrub and go. Once the patient come in, I would assist the nurse and anesthesia with bringing the patient over to the OR bed. Maybe I would have the patient come over, untie the bag, whatever, assist them with untie the gown and stuff like that. Just assist them with getting the patient on the bed. If the gurney isn't out the room, I would take the gurney out the room, or the nurse would take the gurney out. Whoever was closer to that side would take the gurney out the room. So now that you got the gurney out the room, the patient gonna go to sleep. So if your setup is already good, you don't have to scrub back in until the surgeon come in the room, right? So everything is good. So I will scrub back in when the doc came in the room, and then we'll prep our patient. And so you would have to like drape the patient, I should say. So you got to give yourself enough time to do all of that stuff. Don't be rushing. Like if you're not fast, and you might have to go in earlier. You might have to go in earlier. We had to try to get out of the way as much as possible. I'm still yawning. I'm so sorry, you guys, but yeah, I would definitely. Maybe it seems like this is a huge scary thing. Once you're in there and see more, you will figure out what to do. It will get easier if you're in your second semester. You have no control. Yeah, he's right. DC's right, baby. He's right. You'll get it. You'll just pay attention to what's going on in the room and see where you can help. Like, shit, if you can't scrub in, can you help transfer the patient to the bed? Can I make sure the next case is ready? Yeah, he's right. So I just hate that this video is so long because it's gonna take so long for this to post, you guys. It's just crazy. I actually went live. Was it this morning or yesterday morning? And I deleted it. And so I deleted it, and then I was just like, I'm gonna just make an actual video. So I made a video on it because it just takes so long to delete. To actually work. So yeah, you guys. So we've been in here. If y'all don't have no more, if anybody has any questions, I would advise asking them now because I've yawned a couple of times and I don't want to be on here yawning. So I guess that means it's time for me to go to bed. So if y'all don't have no questions, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. I still have to take a shower and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely sleepy, honey. It's time to go to bed for sure. I just wanted to make sure I popped in because I'll be here. I'm sleepy. I'm definitely sleepy. Like, I'm sleepy. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm yawning and all that carrying on. I'm definitely ready to go to bed. My alarm goes off at 5 o'clock, even though I don't get up and go anywhere. My alarm goes off at 5, and then I start moving around and stuff like that. And so I am definitely sleepy. You're quite welcome. Your area Facebook says she plays points in area. Your area Facebook says you found Ariel on Facebook. Work like a McDonald's Taco Bell. You found Ariel on Facebook, DC. You found her on Facebook. That's hilarious. If it's the same area, that's beyond hilarious. Ariel's a superstar. I guess she is at McDonald's. You said McDonald's. Wait a minute. Foot Locker, Taco Bell. Wait a minute. What did you say? Foot Locker, McDonald's, Taco Bell, and goes to 3 different universities. Don't be picking up. I sent it to you. You did? That's what you was talking about earlier? That's what you was talking about earlier? Oh my God. Don't have me. Look, you're gonna have me going on this. But she sent me a message on Facebook. No, a message on Facebook. And so I seen her, but I can't befriend her or nothing like that because I guess it doesn't let me friend her. I don't know what that's about. That's crazy. You talking about she work at Foot Locker? What'd you say? She work at Foot Locker, Taco Bell, and McDonald's. That's hilarious. I don't know who Area is. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I mean, she just be on here with us. Maybe she gonna be a surgical tech one day. I hope she like, I'm just here to help people get through their life. So I hope I can help Ariel. That's all I can say. I hope I can help her like I want to help everybody else. But I'm gonna go to bed, you guys, because I'm sleepy. I ain't even lying. Like my eyes want to close. I want to go to sleep. It's 10:30, bro. What y'all say? It's 10:30. I'm in the game. I did really good. Yeah, I don't know what she got going on, but I'm just here to like inspire people to do whatever they want to do in life. If she want to be a nurse anesthetist, adios. Okay, good. I'm finna go to sleep. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in the morning, but I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Okay, good night, you guys.